think we're ready. I think we're ready. We good? I think we're good. Clicking around. Are we live? Live! With Ty. Me. Ooh, that came off a little bit too crazy. Ooh, shit. Well, things happen. Things happen. We're gonna put this off to the side for a second. I think we might be okay. Are we here? I think we're here. Are we here? Are we here? Okay. Clicking around. I'm gonna be doing a little bit of clicking around because everything's driving me crazy. I think we're good, right? Usually people chime in saying, I'm here first, but I'm here first. No, but I'm here first. But it's me. Okay, well, I'm here. Where's everybody else? Okay. Maybe I should. I don't need to. Got some tunes on in the background. I think we're good. Everything good? Depends on. Alright. I'm looking. What's here? D's first. Hey, D. Hope everything's going alright, man. I was just thinking about you last week. I'm sorry you couldn't join us, man. I understand. Life happens. I get it. I get it. Nah, as long as everything's going okay, man. As long as you're good. Do I look good and everything sound good? Everything's awesome? Like, I'm not too red or like the tints. I've been playing around with some stuff and I'm so sick of it. So sick of it. I'm just waiting for people to roll in so we can do the gimmicks and the intro and all that bullshit. You doing good? I mean, relatively, you doing good? Everything going okay? About damn time you were here first. Damn right. No, it's a little purple. Okay, well, actually, it's kind of the TV's fault and the backlighting. So, all right. Well, thank you. I'm gonna. All right, let's go back into the settings and take a look. Oh, the settings. Oh God, the settings. A little purple. It's the red tinge. I'm looking to get rid of that. It's not easy, man. Might have to put up with it for now, though. Okay. Clicking around. What'd you say, sorry? Dealing with that going on. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, my heart's with you, man. I totally understand. Well, little mom, she's in a home, too, and she has been for a few years, which is in Minto, which is outside of the city. She decided to move there, so I can understand. But I'm sorry. That makes more sense now. No. You can deal with color? Okay. Well, me too. On this end, it's kind of tricky because I'm looking at different backgrounds and I'm looking at audio at the same time, and color and audio, they don't like to mix. I don't know why. Oh, are you? 3 days a week. Right on. No shit. Yeah, she's still out there. Lives in an apartment complex. I won't say where, obviously, because I'll dox myself, and nobody wants to dox themselves. Message me privately, and I'll tell you where she's at. Yeah, for sure. You'll get a better idea. Well, hopefully your dad's doing well. You know. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yep. Going to school out there. You were telling me that last time. Bless you, man. No, I miss you. You know, I missed you that night, too, but it's okay. I understand. I get it. Sorry, I'm clicking around here. Yeah, I can't really fix that right now. Or maybe I can't. Hold on. Again, as I'm waiting for people to roll in. I don't mean to be rude, but... Oh, this thing's always a losing battle. Donnie, you have no idea. I've been at this... Oh, the configuration and everything, and the way the camera goes, and the way it picks up everything. It sucks. Going at practicum in 3 weeks. Oh, good for you, man. Good for you. Good for you. I know you've been hard at her. Don't, right on, man. Hell yeah. Well, I'm pulling for you. You'll be just fine, man. You'll be just fine. There's Kev. There he is. Just got done eating pork chops and mashed potatoes and green beans. Attaboy. Get her into ya. See, that's a full plate. It's really funny you just said that because after I'm done here, I'm having some pork chops and some hash browns myself. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ah, it's good to see you, Kev. I missed you too. Yeah, Donnie's saying I'm looking purple. I think it's the sweater I'm wearing plus the TV. So, sorry about the purple. I'm looking into it. I'm doing it right now. Let's get this over and done with now. Oh, fuck yeah, that's a nice plate. That's a good plate right there. Just waiting for people to roll in. We're getting the gimmicks in the intro and whatever. And the moose mountain piss, is that what you call it? I always said Rocky Mountain moose piss, but especially these days. What's that, Kev? Well, all right, great minds think alike. Fuck yeah, man. I bought a set of 3 pork chops. They're pre-seasoned, but the seasonings, comparing where I got it from, I'll accept it, I'll take it. And they're easy to pan fry, so I'm going to pan fry those with some hash browns in the oven, man. I made my own. Actually, I mashed up some potatoes and I put some seasoning on that. Fuck yeah. It's gonna be good. I'm going to bed good tonight, my friends. Fuck yeah. Oh, good for you, man. That's a good plate. Oi! Live! Oh, shit! Superman! That sign still hangs there, Kev. That's why it freaks me out every time. I'm still looking into fixing that, though. So I plugged it in. Actually, it's funny we were saying that. I plugged it in the other night, and I could probably tape it so it stays on. But the thing is, this is a really long, heavy desk. I can't just shift it real easy, but I want to so bad because everything's still sitting there on the shelf. From where the computer was, so you could see it in the background, everything's still sitting there. So if I play my cards right, and if I can shift this around, because I'm more than willing to do that, especially with this desk, I can shift it to where we had it, which would be nice, so we could, I'm working with it. But the sign, it does work. It does work. I just have to tape it a certain way. But there is a guy I can talk to where we can fix that, so it would stay. Well, see, here's the funny problem, Kev. The reason why it doesn't work, and I don't think I ever said this, is because the way she unplugged it, she tore it out of the wall out of anger. It's a long story. And she broke the connector where, oh, Jesus. Okay, maybe I shouldn't tell the story. But anyway, it's still sitting there, and I can fix it. It will be fixed. It's still sitting there. Jesus. Freaks me out. Freaks me out. That's where it goes. As far as the purple goes, I'm still looking into that. Might be a red hue for a minute. Just give me a second. For God's sakes, I'm still trying to fix this fucking shit. Maybe. Okay, just give me a second. Mr. Maxwell, sir. Live. Oh, shit. Every time. Why does it scare me? God. That's a good scare, by the way, Kev. Thank you for that. Thank you very much. Okay, hold on. I'm looking into... Oh, my God. Color correction. Okay. Hold on. We're going to do this live as we go, because that's what I do. It's in real time. Hue shift. Okay. Let me know if this is any better or any worse. Just give me a second. I'm looking. No, that would be worse. There we go. Maybe. Oh, by the way, Kev, I fixed your account, so now you and Mama Boss are like the top bosses on this channel. It's our channel now. I fixed it. I got it. Well, I pinpointed it and I found you. I went, yes. Did it. Oh, okay. Just give me a second here. Hi. It's nice to sit down. So I spent some time. Oh, wait, before that, we should, because people are in here now. Everybody's favorite good guy. I'm so tired. Ty. Oh, I got it wrong. Feel free to tell me off for that. That's fine. Talk amongst yourselves. Superman. There's an S on my chest. And trust me, there is. Because you all put it there. Hair flip. All the good stuff. Before we get into this, though, let's take a second. I'll get to you. I see you. Hey, Jerry. I see you. Hey, Bex. I see you. Let's take a second, okay? Can we just take a second? Is that okay? Just on me for just... Hold on. Just give me a second, okay? You can all see and hear me okay, though, right? Everything's good. Just give me a second, okay? So we're gonna tap the side of the can of Rocky Mountain Moose Piss, or Mountain Moose Piss, whatever you call it, Kev. Especially with everything going on, we're not gonna go there, okay? This channel's free of politics, free of religion, right? We're not gonna go there. However, listen to the sound, okay? No. Shh, all of us, just for a second, just for a second. Not only for me, but for yourselves, okay? For all of us, just for a second. Just hold on. This one's for all of us, okay? Listen carefully. One of my favorite sounds in the fucking world. Listen carefully. Right? Man, the last couple of weeks have been such a fucking rat race. Pinkies up. Winkies. Clinkies. PC tower. Gentle. Brace yourselves. I don't want to hurt any one of you. Come on now. You heard that, right? We're good? Wasn't that cool? Tonight is brought to you by Freddy's Road Warrior Rig. Mr. Kevin Frederickson. Sorry to full name you, sir. You're not in trouble. You're good. Pinkies up. I love you all. It's good to be here. Thank you, Kev. And thanks to the rest of us. Cheers. And you know something? It's good to sit down, too. This is me sitting. I was just saying this to Mama Boss earlier when I was sitting there having a coffee with her and other libations. And we're sitting there and we're hanging out. And that's some of my favorite time in the world because I work so hard. I'm just speaking for myself. I bust my ass. Like, I seriously bust my fucking ass at what I do. But the best part of it is I get to sit there with one of my best friends in the fucking world. But I get to sit. Like, and that's something most of you know, if you know me at all. I don't sit. I don't sit well. I'm always go, hair on fire. Well, tonight, we sit. And we're here. This is awesome. This is a blessing to me. I love it. I love it. I love you all. I love it. I hope you're all well up there. You know? Pinkies up. Don't forget the pinkies. So if you got some, crack 'em open and join me. Join all of us. Let's have one. Cheers. Oh, it is so good to be here, man. Let me tell you, guys and dollars, it is so good to be just sitting, you know? Thank you, Kev. Really appreciate you. Really appreciate you. Appreciate you all. And that's why we do this, right? Let's get to the comments, shall we? Good to see you, Mr. Maxwell, sir. Hope you're all well. I love your videos, man. I just caught one actually yesterday. I was watching you. I was laying in bed Having my cashews, a little late night snack. I love my nuts. Not these nuts. Well, I mean, no. I bought a little can of cashews, salt and pepper, and I'm sitting there eating them. And I'm watching. Well, I have to snack because every time that you come up with something, oh, it's all your fault, Josh. I mean, oh, sorry, Mr. Maxwell, sir. Josh, it's all your fault. Every time I lay in bed and I'm watching your channel, I feel like I have to snack on something. You know, one time was peanut butter sandwiches, and last night it was it last night or the night before? Night before, I'm so sorry. 2 nights ago, I'm sitting there snacking on cashews. Salt and pepper, thank you very much. Haven't reviewed those yet, and believe me, I notice because I watch your channel. As for the rest of you, you should watch his channel. Check out Joshua Maxwell on YouTube. I'm just saying. No, dude. I really like your videos. I always said that. Super cool. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope everything's going down there in Floridaville. You know, cheers to you. Thanks for being here. Donnie says, I can't stay long. Got a paper due tomorrow. It's okay, my friend. It's all right. My door's always open. You're more than welcome to sit in the king's chair right there, my man. Don't worry about us. You got stuff you got to do. I get it. Bless your dad. I understand. Thanks for showing up at all. And you were first tonight, so. Jer, you got some competition, my friend. That's right. No, that's cool, man. Don't worry about it. Don't apologize. Life happens. Take care of what you got to take care of. I love you, brother. Miss you, though. You know, hopefully everything's going to go okay. You know, I get it. But yeah, message me, man. Let me know what's going on. Kev says, that's a very crisp screen you have. Thank you. Very purple, looks good. I know, I'm still working with the tint and all that stuff. Oh, Jesus. You know, I was just talking about this with Tone yesterday on the phone. I was... Shout out to Tone if you're watching. I hope you are. Miss you too. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm working around the color and the tint and everything. I've got some stuff written down, so I'm working on the gamma, the contrast, and I mean, like, down to the detail. Oh, OBS is driving me nuts. Like, see, and it's kind of different now because this is what I'm using to stream live, as opposed to what I'm used to was I was just like based on straight up YouTube live. Well, I can't do that no more because of the camera that I got. I mean, I could, but no, I'd rather have detail. But see, this is what y'all don't know. The stuff that I work on in the background, Tone knows a lot more than I would, and he's been guiding me through it. I think it's the sweater that, by the way, Tone got me. It's purple. And what I'm watching right here, it's blue to me, but it's got a purple tinge, so I think it throws the camera off. So purple sweater, purple tinge on the TV. Forgive me for that, all right? I'm doing the best I can. I already tried screwing around with the color and the hue and the, especially contrast when I'm using these LED lights, which I totally forgot. Damn it, Tone, if you're watching, I totally forgot. I was out today and forgot to go to the dollar store. There's a couple of those circular lights that you see YouTubers use or vloggers use that light up their face. I totally forgot to look into getting a couple of those because I'm looking into getting into a couple of those. Totally forgot to stop by the dollar store to see what they... And it's really cool though because you see people like Markiplier or like PewDiePie. I don't watch PewDiePie. Markiplier I watch. Or like the top professional YouTubers. They use those circular... You know what I'm talking about. Circular lights. Well, there's kind of a knockoff at the dollar store that you can buy for $4 a piece that I'm looking into. Instead of these LED lights in my little tiny lamps that Tone and Angel got me. God bless you both. But the lampshades only work so much. And I totally forgot to stop by and take a look at those. So maybe tomorrow afternoon, I have to go out and do some running around. I might look into that. And it might be a lot better than these. So this way, when I go through the settings on OBS, you know, and looking into the LUTs or LUTs, you know, y'all wouldn't know about that. I can look into something better, you know, better color-wise. So forgive the purple. It's a lot better than what it was when I first started, so forgive me for that. I'm trying to take the red hue off my face. Looks like I'm sunburned. Hey man, y'all don't know what it takes to put these fucking videos on. You have no fucking idea. No wonder I drink. Cheers. Excuse me. Okay, so let's get back to the comments, shall we? But no, it's good to be here. It's good to have us all here, really. It's been a minute, you know. It's totally my fault, and I'll take full responsibility for it. Absolutely. Just work home, work home. That's what I've been doing, and that's it. You know, that's all I do. Let's see here. Oh, thanks, Donnie. Yeah, he's not here anymore, but thanks. Yeah, I could use a hand moving the desk. Maybe I should shift it back to where it was. Maybe I'll move the TV here over here, where it used to be. I'm thinking about it. Well, because the trophy wall's still there. Like, I mean, I could pick up the camera and show you, but y'all know what's there? Y'all know what's there? I don't want to mess up the... See, because if you move the camera, it's going to knock off the color and have to go back through the settings, and the settings, y'all don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. The things you got to do just to go on camera. It's ridiculous. Trust me. And you can. Cheers. Hi. Again, no wonder I drink. It's crazy, man. At least you guys in dollars can all hear me this time, because the last time apparently the volume was down and well, it's wide open now. So sometimes it's just too much, man. I don't know how Tone 6, you know, and I've told him too countless times. I don't know how he sits back and studies into all this stuff. Like, for me, it takes me about 20 minutes, and I'm tapping out. I'm like, I'm done. Fuck this shit. I'm pulling my own hair out, but he does it hours on end. God bless him. I don't know how he does it, man. I really don't. It sucks. Just to sit here and do this, it takes a lot of work. Like, none of y'all know. So it's one thing to upgrade. It's another thing to keep it going. And I've said this years ago, and I'm like, yeah, I really should upgrade. Well, I didn't know what I was signing up for. So fair enough. But now that I know what I signed up for, it takes a lot of work to maintain it. I'm still working on it, okay? But I'm legit doing the work to make sure that everything comes across clear and, you know, you can hear me well, and you know what I mean? Because that's what we all deserve. It's not just about me. It's all of us, right? So if I can make the quality better, that's what I'm gonna fucking do. I'm not doing it by myself. I've got some pretty good help. That's all I'm saying. Right? Cheers. Thank you, Kev. I haven't heard from you lately, Kev. I don't know, man. I'm starting to worry about you. All right, let's get back to the comments. I'm so sorry. Got off to a tangent again. That's what I do. Oh, by the way, just in case Mama Boss is watching, let's get back to the comments while I hold up a spoon. All the good people showing up, damn right. I know I'm way behind. Well, you can just imagine how it feels for me, though. All right, I've gotten picked on for that before. The delay. I said that 10 minutes ago. Sorry, working on it. All right, I've got 3 screens going on right now. So what are y'all doing? What, typing and hitting enter? Okay, that's cute, kid. That sounded hateful and mean, but it's actually kind of true. I'm working on it. Okay. Kev says, good deal. I knew you'd figure it out. Yep, well, eventually. Oh, shit, sorry. Kev says, stands for hope. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, it does. Shiny, too. Everything's all still there. You just can't see it. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. I'm doing it. fuck it. If it throws off the color, fuck it. I'm doing it anyway. Everything's all still there. Turning this around. You can see family photos right there. Everything's still there. I have not touched a damn thing. See? There it is. There you go. I've gotten a lot of questions about that too. Is everything still on the wall, man? Oh, okay. Sorry, get motion sickness. Well, there you go. We're good. See, it throws it right. See it snapping back into shape. You see what I'm saying? I still look purple though, don't I? Yeah, fuck it. I'm leaving it alone for now. Like, you're just gonna have to put up with it. Fuck it. Doesn't look too bad though. Still a red tinge. I can still see that. I'm working on it, alright? I get a lot of guff for that too at the same time. And it's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. Just for me to sit back and do this with all of you, I still get flack for that. It's like, yeah, it doesn't look right because the color's off. You still look red. You look bright red or bright white. Hey, are you doing this? No? So shut the fuck up. Shut the front door. I'm doing the best I can, all right? I do literally take 20 minutes at a time to sit back to make sure that this doesn't look too bad. You know what I mean? I'm limited here. I got a clear camera. We got a better microphone. You're fucking welcome. Tone, you can jump in anytime now if you're watching. Everybody's a critic. Alright, well, they're only critics because they won't turn on their camera if they have one to do the same thing that I'm doing. Because I'll watch and I'll bring us all over to their channel. Of course. But nobody else is willing to do that because that'd be too easy, wouldn't it? That'd be too easy. So you can go ahead and you can say all you want to about the way I'm doing things. Are you doing it? No. Nope. Hey, I'm just saying. I'm real. I'm just being real. As we all are. Hi. Rocky Mountain horse piss. Oh, I'm sorry, Kev. I've been saying moose piss. I guess because I'm Canadian. Let's not go there. Oh, sweet Jesus, let's not go there. Listen, I have American friends. I'll say this. I will say this, and then that's it. We're not going to go there. I have American friends. Kev, you're one of my best American friends. You're one of the greatest ones I can think of. There was a girl a long time ago. Wow, I've never spoken about her on this channel before. Actually, nope, that's not true. Because when I was there, I made videos on this channel about that, but I took them off. Okay, so her name was Julie. Beautiful, fiery, blonde-haired. Just loved her. And this is when I went down to Texas. And anyway, I had the epic trip. Oh, that was so much fun. And I loved being there. And I want to go back there. Like I told you, Kev, I want to go back there again. That'd be great. I have to update my passport, but yeah, and that's furthermore. But everything going on, we might be the 51st state. I don't give a fuck that way. Really? It's not about that. Okay? I'll say this much. I will say this much. I'm on the fence about who's in charge of this world. Number one, because of who they are and what they say. Number two, because of where the money's going. Okay? I'm going to leave it there. We're not going to go there. Because I said so. And if you go there, you're out of here. Alright? So, that's all I'm willing to say about that. I don't care. Live and let live, man. As far as the price increases and everything, which I'm getting to here a little bit later on, because I've got a story to tell y'all. I've been gone for a little bit. Right? Some things have happened. And I've said that, you know, not much, but a whole bunch is going on at the same time. Some things have happened. For those of you staying in tune, and there aren't many of you, and I'm actually kind of thankful for that, because at least we're all real. We'll get to that in a bit. Let's get back to the comments. Yeah, but that's how I look at that. I don't give a fuck, but at the same time, I know what I know, and I'm keeping a close eye on it. I'm just not willing to say out loud what I give a fuck about because of ignorance, because of what I'm surrounded by, because heaven forbid you offend somebody with your own opinion. No. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Can't do that. No. Not allowed to say the truth. Not allowed to say where you come from, what you believe in. Not allowed to say that. But when I say that at the same time, it's because I'm educated. Because I've done the rabbit holing, so to speak. I've done the research. Real research. None of this indoctrinated fucking bullshit. I'm not indoctrinated. Anymore. I had to retrain the way I think. Because the life that you think you have going through school, you have to retrain yourself coming out of that. Because you're indoctrinated to get your diploma. So once you got your diploma, what then? It's your choice. Free will is a funny thing, isn't it? Isn't it? As I've come to know, because my life got turned way upside down. Because what you think you know has been wrong this whole entire time. I'll leave it there. You can all do that for yourselves. I'll leave it there. Cheers. Clink. Gentle! Clinky. It's not for me to say. Good luck, though. You have to retrain your fucking brain. It took me years to get to where I'm at right now, and I'm still not done yet. I never said I was the expert, but I have to relearn everything from the ground up. But see, here's the difference. I put the work in to make sure that I'm okay. Not only with myself, but with the information I'm getting while I'm retraining my brain from the ground. It fucking sucks. I'm telling you, people. Guys and dollars. It fucking sucks. Your life is a lie. You have been told a lie your whole entire life. But free will dictates that it's up to you to figure out where the lie is and where the truth was the whole entire time. Have fun. Off you go. Cheers. Ain't life grand? Back to the comments. Hi. Where are we at? Sorry. I go off on tangents. Kev says it's been almost 3 weeks since my last live. Yeah, sorry about that. Excuse me. I've been at work the whole time, I promise. My life, consists of work, home, here, work, here, work, here. And if it's not here, it's down the hall there to bed. Oof. I've been busy. But it's one of those things, right? Like, I've been busy, but not. But I have. Like, work, home, work, home. Right? It's one of those things. Yeah, sorry. I mean, and I've always said, like, I try to keep these up. And I mean, at least I'll throw a coffee talk in there when I can. Or, like, a small vlog. Like, I mean, I don't always call it coffee talks. Like, but if I'm having coffee and I'm sitting here, that's why I call it coffee talk. Because Ted doesn't do it no more, so somebody's got to. I step up. I volunteer. Ted, where the fuck are you? It'd be nice to get an update from him too, wouldn't it, Kev? Hey? But no, that's fine. I'll do it. You know. But yeah, it's just been working home for the most part. I'm really tired. I'm beyond tired. I'm stressed out. You know. A lot of things have been going on in the background that shouldn't be going on. And I'll be honest with you because I'm always honest. I've been dealing with, hey, Jakey, how the fuck are you? Oh, jeez, I just threw the spoon. Emma's here, too. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, hold on. I have to find the spoon. Hold on. I just threw the spoon. Where'd it go? Now you guys get to watch my fat ass. Ah, found it. Found it. By the way, Mama Boss, that's your seat if you're more than, and I hope you will sometime soon, the Queen's chair is right there. Come on over. Hey. Would you? Because there's a lot of the story that you should know too. Tone knows everything because he's been here through the whole thing, but you need to know too. Sorry. Hold up the spoon. Cheers. Clink. I just noticed Mama Boss was here, so I have to. Oh, there you are, Flav. You stranger? Where the fuck have you been? Don't be gross this time, all right? So I'm holding up a spoon. Thanks for today, Mama Boss. You really tug at the heartstrings, you do. Okay, I'm good. Jesus, calm down back there. What the fuck? Oh, it landed on the table. You see that? Look right behind the candle. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm in the way. Nope, I'm in the way. See, right there. That's awesome. That's great. Seriously, Mama Boss, come over here, sit here. I'll tell you the story. Your eyes are going to roll, your head's going to spin, but at least you'll further understand where I'm coming from when I say what I do. I make deadly coffee. I have second, third, fourth opinions. What was I saying? So, anyways, it's good to be here. It's nice to sit. Life's been full of a lot of bullshit lately, but you know, I get through it. You know, I always say, is that another grenade? Because it always is. It's never easy. Anything doesn't come easy. I wish it did. You know, and I was talking about this with Deadly. Exactly. Deadly! So true. Talking about this with Mama Boss earlier. I mean, there's not enough hours in the day to begin with, let alone trying to figure out the juxtaposition from where you come from versus how many things have to get done, the mental list, the physical list, you know, that I write down, and trust me, the notepad's right here. I write down everything when I'm sitting here, and I'm trying to figure everything the fuck out, you know, especially the aftermath of everything that's gone on in the last, say, few weeks. And trying to figure out the point where not only A, I can rest, which that's not going to fucking happen. Let's be honest. Ain't no rest for the wicked, apparently. Well, I haven't been wicked in a couple of years now. I think we're okay. But I'm still looking for my rest. I'm going, okay, so where... You and I were talking about this earlier, Em. There's no rest for the wicked, you know. There's no... I mean, there might be hope, and that's what the S does stand for. You're right, Kev. Superman. Oh, Jesus. Live. Shit, here we are. but life's been fucking, and I'll be honest with you, it's been fucking miserable. Like, and not because of things that I've been through in the past. Not, well, okay, not only because of that. Because here I am sitting by myself and, you know, and I don't handle loneliness well. And that's fine. And that's one thing. And I'm still dealing with that. And it's not the easiest thing in the world. But as I was saying earlier, like, it's hard to just sit down and hang out with people that you love. And people that you trust implicitly with your life. Because you work that damn hard doing what you're doing, but you have to be selective. Makes sense? You have to be selective of who you're sitting with at the same time, who you trust, who's going to be the one that is going to help you by yourself, like, feel better for yourself. So this way you can carry on and keep going forward and press forward, like I've always said. And that's so true. And I think we talked about this earlier, Mama Boss. I mean, it's one of those things. The last few weeks for me have been pretty weird. Pretty strange. You know? I count my blessings. I don't take advantage of anything. I always try to do my best to keep pressing forward. And try to get things done. And, you know, and that's it. And I'm sorry that I haven't had the chance to sit back and do this with y'all. You know? But I feel that, though. Like, when I don't do this, I feel it. Like, I miss it. You know what I mean? Because we can all be here at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I try to make it a point to do that. Because life does get busy. You know? All of us. We all work so fucking hard. And we do. We all work so fucking hard. And I appreciate each and every one of you for your work ethic, number one. But number two, what you have to do with that work ethic, I appreciate that. Because I'm in the same boat, you know? And I'm sorry that I can't make it so that we all can't be here more often. But that's what I'm saying. And it's tough. It's hard. That pulls on my heartstrings quite a bit, actually, to be honest with you. And it breaks my heart. It really does. And my heart's already broken in a million pieces. You know what I mean, though? Like, I'm just being real. Like, it's about the good things in life. So I heard. But it's true. And there's no excuses for it. Doesn't matter how busy we are. You make time to do this, you know? That always tugged on me, you know, quite hard. And here I am sitting, for example, without doxing myself, and I can't talk about it, but sitting on break, you know, having a coffee. And that's what I think about when I'm sitting there. You know? Think about all of us. Not just myself. I'm not like that. Contrary to popular disbelief. I don't fucking care anymore. I'm not a selfish person. But that's what I think about. And I'm sitting there and I'm going, why can't we do this more often? You know? You know, why can't the ones from down south come up here and because you'd have a great time, I'm telling you, Kev. Oh, fuck, you'd love Mama Boss. You'd love the rest of the staff, too. Sarah included. You know, Curtis, Laura, the rest of them, little Emma, like, fuck. You know what I mean? But at least we're all real, and we all know where we come from. Why I can't, well, this is getting deep now, but why I can't make more time to sit back and just really appreciate the moments that we're all sitting around and just being real, you know? Maybe it's about damn time I put more focus on that, you know? I blame myself. I think it's me that's slipping. You know, yeah, I've been going through a hell of a lot. Even to this day, I'll be honest with you. You know, and it's been tough. It's been hard. But no excuses, and I don't make any. I've never made any. I tell the truth. I don't lie. I'm an honest man. You know, but this is what it's all about. So, jeez, I just got deep on you. But no, for real though. Like, I'm not fucking around here. Like, I really mean that. Like, you know, like, for example, today, and I'm sitting there with one of my bestest friends in the world who I love so fucking much. Thanks for making me shed some earlier, M. Jesus, hope you're proud of that. Seriously, though. But that's what means something to me, you know? I'm just speaking for myself. But that's what it means for me. Because that's what keeps me going forward. That's what keeps me alive. That's what keeps me fed. That's what... Does that make sense? Yeah, I'm going off on a tangent. You can all make fun of me for going off on a fucking tangent. And plus, on top of that, you all do make fun of me for going off on tangents. And that's fine. And you can do that. But it means something to me. Like, you know? I'm being real here. I appreciate every day that I wake up and I have the chance to be with the ones I love. And that's genuine. I don't give a shit what people say. I really don't give a fuck. You know? But that's what it's all about. And that's all I got. I'm okay with that. And I hope you're all okay with that too. And I make it a point, you know? You have to. You know, when you work that hard. Be with the ones you love. Right? Jesus, I'm totally ignoring the fucking comments. I am so sorry. I couldn't imagine, you know, the comments scrolling up faster. Like, I can't even keep up. You guys all talk amongst yourselves, but that's what it's all about too. Go ahead. Aye. M says, is that Rev in that can? No. Yeah, thanks for that, by the way. For you, I will. To a point. But for you, I will. Jeez, I'm so sorry. I'm just, you know, flab, don't be gross. Good to see you, Jake. Good to have you here. Absolute legend Ted was. Yeah, absolutely. Still is a legend. You know, and I miss Ted. And I was just talking about him earlier. Sorry. Ouch. Oh, fuck, I'm hurting. I miss Ted, too, because he was real at the same time. And Mama Boss, if you're still here, you'd like him, too. Well, you know, I miss those days. But he'd message me privately, and he you know, we'd have conversations, and you know, we're on the same page, but he was real. Like, I don't give a fuck about the trolls and all that fucking shit. That's great. And he took that, and he ran with it. Okay, that's him. Like, but I just wanted to check in with them. That type of thing. Makes sense? But he's a real individual, real person, and I really care about him. I haven't talked to him since everything happened, and, you know, and plus then some. So it's been a couple of years. I just hope he watches on occasion, you know. He's doing his thing. I'm not going to chase after him. But it'd be nice to hear from him, for sure. I mean, and not because it's me, but some people have migrated over here. God bless you all, and thank you, and God damn it, welcome. God damn it, welcome, because you're in a safe spot. We just hang out here. But it's nice to have people that, you know, are still in the circuit, if you will, that still hang out and, you know, still are part of the live crew, that, you know, whatever. So, and that's great. And, you know, because the ones that are here I've talked to, you know, because I got to know. And if it wasn't for Ted, I wouldn't have got to know you. So, cheers to Ted for that. I miss him too. Trust me. Him and his wife are very sweet people. I'll say that much. And on this channel, I can say that much because there's no trolls here trying to troll me, right? And they shouldn't, because I'm real and I don't acknowledge trolls. I couldn't give a damn. But see, they all know that, right? So, and for the fact that Ted said, yeah, go watch Ty, he's, you know, real solid. Okay, he said what he said. Thank you, Ted. I really appreciate that. But for the ones that have migrated over, like Jake, you know, And there's a few other ones I haven't seen or talked to in a long time that should be here too with the rest of us because they're good people at the same time. You know, Big J's another one. Jesus, Noah. I haven't heard from Noah in a long time. Noah man. Just to name a couple. But we just hang out around here and you know, but Ted took the time from doing what he was doing to say, no, go check him out, you know, go hang out, you'll be fine, you know. So it's kind of a really weird way to kind of pass off the torch, but I'm not saying I have the torch. You know, I can't make up for Ted, nor would I try. I miss him too. He's a really good dude. I haven't talked to him, like I said, in a couple of years. You know, I've got a lot to tell him. Tell you that much, and he'd appreciate it. He always took the time to check in with me and the missus at the time and everything, so it was really cool. We've had other conversations besides that, and it was always a really good time. You know? He'd really get a kick out of what's going on now, though. He really would. I miss him too. You know, so I don't know, man. You know, and at the same time, like other channels that I used to watch and always be a part of, it's, you know, I miss the old days. You know, T.Heat's another one. Flav, God bless you. You know, but we're all still here. We all check in when we can, you know. It is what it is. So, hi, Ty, shut up, get to the comments, would you? Kev says, you get trained in school and you get trained again in the real world called life. Yep. Exactly. Indoctrination versus reality. That's all I'm willing to say about that. You know? Flav says, I got a grenade in my shorts. That's about to explode if you tug on the shell. Okay. Think I told you not to be gross, but at the same time, actually that kind of applies. As do I. As do I. Is that another grenade? Boom. Hey, Flav's not wrong. Kev says, kind of like this all woman space travel up and back in less than 20 minutes. Yeah. I see where you're going. Think they're astronauts? Nothing but an advertisement for $150,000 price for tickets to space. Absolutely. And then there's a space program to go to Mars, the one-way trip. Oh, I'm really thinking about that. Really thinking about that. So if I win the lottery, I'd never see my fat ass ever again. No, I wouldn't do that. Christ. You know, taking a one-way trip, because your life's not guaranteed after that. And it's not just 150,000. You got to think about the $2 million fucking dollar range, because trust me, I've looked it up. When you take a one-way trip to Mars, you're paying for the sponsors. So let's pay for the sponsors. We're already having problems on this fucking planet, number one, because we're already paying the fucking man and then some. Okay? See where I'm going with this? So let's pay some sponsors to end my life, just so I can take the trip. I might make it there safe, but if you step out and your fucking suit leaks, you just spent $2 fucking million. You just ended your life. But that's what they want you to do. But it's no different than the same thing on this planet. So once we figure out what's going on this planet first, maybe we should look into that later on. Oh shit, that one's gone. See where I'm going with this? Oh, I came prepared. There's another one. Oh, that sound is the greatest sound in the world. And it didn't cost me $2 million. Cheers. gentle. Know what I mean? Isn't that crazy? Yeah. Let's take a one-way trip to Mars. It'll cost you $2.5 million. But see, here's the thing. You can't spend $2.5 million on this planet first to figure out, let's say, world hunger. Let's go there. Just for an example. Just for one example. There's a lot I could say on this channel. I just don't. Space is cool, though. Space travel, that'd be cool. You see my fat ass going up in space anytime soon? Nope, because I'm trying to put out fires in my immediate environment first. How much does it cost me? Oh, quite a bit. Ignorance is bliss, as they say. Whoever they are. Well, I'm starting to realize who they are. Right? We all have to rethink where we come from first before we can move on to something better. Better. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute. Excuse me, I'll be right back. But we have to figure that out, don't we? Because if we can't figure out the planet that we live on, which we all can't because of political disagreements, liberal versus conservative, what makes you think we're going to be okay on another planet just to corrupt that planet too? Things to think about. And on top of that, I goddamn guarantee you that before Mars became the red planet, the barren planet that it is, I bet you it was thriving before anything else ever happened, and it turned into what we know now. So who's to say that our fate isn't the same thing? Because we're going to... Eventually, we will all destroy ourselves. We're humans. We are the virus of this planet. Call me crazy. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me lies. Tell me I'm wrong. Just saying. Hey. Oh, it feels good to sit down. Kev says, kind of like this all women's space travel up and back in less than... Oh, okay, we already... Did I read that already? Yeah, I did. Jake says, every couple of weeks, the message will pop up from Ted's old Discord and my chat. I don't have Discord. I had to... That's a long story, too. Discord. I won't get into it. I won't. All right. I'm sore. Ow. I never even had Ted. I tried to add Ted on Discord a long time ago. He didn't accept my request. It's kind of funny. I'm thinking about... Excuse me, I'm thinking about that now. I remember messaging about that too. He goes, no, I thought I had you on there. Nope. I sent the request twice, actually, if I remember right. Excuse me. There's still 6 of us who randomly pop in every couple weeks. Well, it'd be good to talk to him. As I was saying, damn. No, I haven't talked to him, and it's been about... When was the last time I talked to Ted? Shit. Close to 3 years ago. Yep, because the last message I sent him, I think... No, it was on Facebook. I'm still involved in a... Actually, it's kind of funny. There's a group chat where I posted up videos on my channel like this and doing vlogs. It was between me, Kev, and Ted, like the 3 of us. And he just disappeared. But I talked to him just a little bit after that, and it's been close to about 3 years ago. Because I remember that vividly, because she was on the couch saying, well, how's Ted doing? Well, I don't know. Okay, let's check in. So I sent him a private message. You know, I said, hey, how's it going? Like, how's everything been? You know, you and the missus doing okay? That kind of thing. And he didn't get back to me. So, yeah, it's been about 3 years. It's kind of funny. And I did send a request on Discord back when mine worked. Yeah, it was twice. Never answered me back. So I'm like, okay, right on. It's cool. I'm not mad at him. Like, I mean, you know, life happens. He's just trying to stay off the radar. I get it. You know, but if you're talking to him, tell him Ty says hi and he sends his love. There you go. Hi. Jake says nostalgia. Yeah, for sure. Eggy Centaur. Don't recognize you, but hey, welcome. I guess that's the first time you're here. Baby steps. You're right. You're right. Welcome, Eggy Centaur, whoever you are. Yeah, so, Jesus, I wish I could talk to him. Great guy. Great guy. No, man, you know, Ted and his wife always treated me very best, you know. Apparently his wife used to watch my channel too, and she loved it, and I thought it was really cool. And, Sheens, is that you? Jesus Christ, would you get over here? Okay, well, my neighbor, my friend, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody in blue, Eggy Centaurs, okay with me. I can't believe you're here. Hi, Sheens. I really miss you, even though I'm sitting right here. Hope all is well. I've got some Coors Light in the fucking fridge if you want one. I'm just saying. Eggy Centaur. I like that name. Oh, you were so sweet. You were so sweet. I hope you're feeling better, by the way. I can't believe you're here. My neighbor, ladies and gentlemen, right across the hall. Literally, like, from where I'm sitting right now, about 30 feet away. That's cool. Let's see. Okay. Looking down through. Sorry, get back to the comments. I'm so happy you're here, Sheens. I miss you. You are so sweet. Ay. That's all I'm saying. If you want a Coors Light, honey, by all means, knock at my door. Come on. Give me Coors Light. It's on Kev. Freddy's Road Warrior rig, by the way. Let's see. I totally forgot where I left off. I know, I get off into tangents, and I forget about the comments, and I'm sorry, but hey, man. Just chilling out. Kev says you can many acquaintances, but in your life you'll only run into one to call real friends. Yes. Yeah. And I'm very lucky, and Kev, you're one of them. And it's really funny because we never met in person, but I hold you in the same regard that I would with Emma, Mama Boss, and Tony, because we've known each other a long time. We've had in-depth conversations. and it's always been great. Like, I mean really great. Like, to the point where I can tell you anything, you know, just be honest, like tell the truth. And but that's what I want though. But that's how I live my life. Like, it's about the truth. Like, that's it. Like, it is what it is. And it's cool. It's almost like you're sitting here. And I know you're busy, you're doing your thing, and I respect the fuck out of you for that, because you're always on the road doing something, you know, lugging something, carrying something, even dangerous things. And I respect that, because, you know, and it's no different from my real life either. Like, you know, I'm doing things, and, you know, things are dangerous sometimes, and I can't equate what I do to what you do, but what I'm saying is, like, I can relate. You know, it's all relative. You know, and that's the thing that matters to me. Like, as long as I have this channel, as long as we are on this channel, as long as it's all relative, that's what matters. That's what it means to me. That's why I keep doing it. That's the main mission operative. That's the main MO. As long as it's all relative. Because if it wasn't, then what the fuck are we doing here? Right? But if it has meaning, if it has, you know, to all of our lives, and I'm not trying to speak for nobody else, I'm just speaking for myself, but I'm just the conduit. I'm just the medium that brings us forward, that tries to make it a point to, you know, do all this stuff. But y'all know me. You know my heart. You know where I'm at. If it's all relative, that's why. Right? Does that make sense? Like, is anybody listening? You know what I mean? Like, because literally all I do is work at home. Like, this is home. Like, this is me. Like, I'm exposed. But I'm not really exposed because I show you. I've got nothing to hide. You know what I mean? Like, this is what I do. But my point is, if we can all share that together, like, make sense? Does that make sense? Like, anybody call back to me, like, motherfuckers? Like, does that make sense? Because then why else are we doing this, right? But that's what I believe in. You know what I'm saying? We all have nothing to hide. We're all good people. We all sit here and we hang out, and that's the beautiful part of it to me. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, like, can't ask for anything better. Like, you're all good people. You're all fucking... I'm so blessed, you know? And I say it all the time, and I'm so thankful. Okay, I won't put you over too much, but it helps me feel better, too, at the same time, considering, you know, what I've been through and the abuse and all that. But it's not about that. It's about now. Right? And I wouldn't continue doing it. Make sense? Motherfucker, like, somebody speak up and say, yes, it makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool. It's a beautiful thing. You can even ask my neighbor across the hall. Egg Centaur, apparently. That's a great name, by the way. I miss you, Sheens. I know you can hear me. I want a hug, by the way. Your hugs are fucking amazing. She's a really cool chick. She is super sweet. Super sweet. You know, I'm surrounded by awesome people, and I couldn't ask for anything better. You know, I've been through, not to go there, I've been through the ringer. I've been through hell. You know, I really have. And that's what furthermore wants me, myself, to do this kind of thing. So I can hang out with people that I love. What's wrong with that? Right? And I get criticized all the time, and that's why I'm saying that. Because, well, Ty, why do you have a YouTube channel? What the hell are you doing? Like, what's the whole point of that? The point is, I mean, yeah, to some certain degree, it's like a chronicle of my life. Sure, as I go along, sure, that's one part of it. Small part of it, but it's still part of it. But at the same time, it's being with people I love. Like, it's doing it for the purpose of hanging out with people that I don't normally get the chance to see, or, you know, people that are taking time out of their busy day. God bless you all, and thank you for watching. But I recognize that. But taking the time out, like even my boss is one of them, who's also a friend of mine, who I care about very much, who I love to death. And he's been here. He's seen my videos, you know. I call him the captain. I'm talking about him. You know, and he's a great guy. But he's a good, solid, salt of the earth person. Like, you know, and that's what I'm saying. Like, but that's what this is all about. That's what I wanted this all about to begin with. You know, Jaron Becks, you know, good, solid people, real people, down to earth, and you know, and I see them, thank God, you know, more times than not, and I'm very thankful for that. That's what I'm talking about, like just real people, like, you know, but I get criticized all the time. Why do you have a YouTube channel? What the hell are you trying to prove? Nothing. Nothing. I'm literally just being me on camera, sitting here, hanging out with people. All right, where's your videos? You know, and I always go back to that because that's true. You can criticize me all you want to, but the same people that are criticizing me, and I look at them and I know who they are, and I know exactly where they come from, but they wouldn't be caught doing the same fucking thing. So I'm going, okay, so that makes this more special to me. Does that make sense? Like, motherfuckers, like, does that... But that's cool, because it's what we do. It's what I do. I'm just speaking for myself. I don't know, man. Am I talking smack, or like, am I making sense, or, you know? Because nobody else will do this. But they're the same people that will first come to you saying, well, why are you doing that? What's the whole entire purpose of that? There is no purpose other than being real and just hanging out, you know? You wouldn't believe the guff I get. I miss you, Sheens. Hope you feel better. Oh, I just love you to pieces. You were so sweet. But it's true, you know? I don't know. What do I know? Oh, get back to the comments, Ty. I get off on a tangent, and it's the way it goes. And okay, cool. Hi, you want a Coors Light, honey? I got some. Seriously, you can come over and have one. Sit in your queen's chair over here. I miss you. Oh, you're so sweet. And I do. I love her to pieces. She's the best. Get back to the comments. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jer. Jer says, was that most... What'd you say? Was that most of the day fishing? Sweet. Over 200 kilometers, but never got any bites and live worms. But work later was exciting. Oh, no doubt. That must have been a long day. Fuck. Yep. You must have been up at the crack of stupid then. Yep. Chick says, fucking Blind Melon calls me on a regular basis. Oh, Jesus. Yep. Well, he's banned from here because he went too dark. You'd have to go back in history. Fair enough, Jakey. Good to see you, man. See you another one. Like, another one of the good ones. Being the first to colonize Mars would be absolutely horrible. See, and that's what I'm saying. Because well, I'm pretty sure that Mars was thriving at one point. There's a reason why it's the red planet now. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And a one-way trip? Do you really think that you want to spend that much just to go over there for one time? Mm-mm. Because you know for a fact, and I'll say this right now, you know for a fact, you spend 2.5 million, I just threw that number out there, because I'm sure it's going to be more than that. Okay, so okay. Well, it's the way of the world now. So let's throw out a bigger number. 10.5 million to take a one-way trip to Mars. And let's just say you'll be murdered halfway there. Did I say too much? Oh shit, sorry, but they got your money. But they got your money. They'll take a select 5 or 6 and send them. Send it! For 10.5 million, they got your money. You're not going to make it to Mars. I'm just saying. I'm just putting that out there. That's the world we live in. So, I have a great idea. So, we're going to, put ourselves into a little tiny submarine. And we're going to, after it's been in use for the last X amount of time, we're going to go down and we're going to investigate the Titanic. You see where I'm going with this? But we're going to put out the logs where the Titan failed. So here's what really happened. Are you fucking kidding me? That's not what really happened. I'm just putting it out there. I'm just putting it out there. Your guess is as good as mine, and I'm educated, so I just leave that open for interpretation. I don't know, man. Do I vote? No. Just putting that out there. What do I know? I'm just a small channel on YouTube. I'm just a small person. I'm not even on the food chain. You know something? I like that. I'll keep it that way. Oh, right. So, speaking of which, they happened to up my internet and phone bill by 3%. And they also happened to up my rent by 3%. Oh, did I not mention that before? Ain't that a bitch? But isn't it kind of funny how that was around the same time? You all don't know what I'm dealing with right now. And sorry to Mama Boss. I doubt you're still watching, but I forgot to mention that to you today. So they've upped my services by 3%, 3.5% actually. And they also, as far as October 1st, I have the papers right here. I'm going to flash them real quick, so this way I can't get doxxed. They're right here beside me. That my rent's going up. I have a hard enough struggle now as it is, and they know that. But they put it in pink highlighter, though. I'm going to, real quick. Oh, right, because my screen's purple. Yeah, right on. Yeah, okay, cool. Put it in pink highlighter, though, just to make damn well sure that I'm aware of the change. So I'm going to buy a one-way trip ticket to Mars. And my life is guaranteed before I get there. And when I get there, everything's guaranteed, pre-planned. See where I'm going with this? Life's grand. Oh yeah, life's great. So I don't know, man. Right on? Good stuff. Let's get back to the comments. Hey. Kev says Ted's busy minding his own business these days, as he should be, as I was saying. And that's cool. Whew, I'm way behind, I'm sorry. Kev says Blue Origin rocket is owned by Jeff Bezos. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're not going to get into that because he's another one that diddles children. Let's take a sip. Let's take a little sipski. Take a little sipski. Cheers. I am not going to say nothing else besides that. I'm good with it. Eggy Centaur, if you want a beer, come on over. I got a beer for you. Oh, I just love you to pieces. You're so sweet. My God. Phew. You've been so good to me, too. Sheens. Jesus. You poor thing. I'll leave it right there. Where are we at? Joyride to space. Kev, no, trust me. Sheens is pretty real. She's, my God. Yeah. I gotta tell you. She's pretty cool. Almost 6 years now. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Kev says, today I hauled 39,233 pounds of Quaker oats. God damn, man. If I loved oatmeal, I'd say send it up here, but I don't eat that shit. See, Shit Pump used to eat a lot of Quaker. Used to eat a lot of it. Quite obvious. Ooh. Ty, shut up. Didn't help her much. But I never got into oatmeal. I can't stomach it. But 40,000 pounds of fucking Quaker oats. Thank you for doing your service, sir. At the very least. No, seriously. Like, fuck, man. That's a lot of weight. And I complain about, you know, marinara sauce boxes. That's one thing. No, actually, that's one of the heaviest. So they stack it on the top shelf. Marinara sauce bags, and there's like 4 to a box, so it's probably about, I'd say easy 30 pounds, probably close, and I have to and then set it down and then open it up. I have nothing to say. However, the 70-pound garbage bag that I had to lift up and where the dumpster got me and shredded off about 3 layers of skin, I got a few things to say about that. And that was legit, like 60 pounds. I had to double bag that and then hit pop and try to throw it in there. Yeah, it hurts. I deal with weight too. You know, hot pots at night, boiling hot pots of water so I can put it down the dish pit to make sure that the sinks don't clog. I deal with weight, and I mean on a nightly basis. But I couldn't imagine. You know, you work so hard, man. God bless you. That'd be something else, like, you know. Christ, I couldn't imagine that. I really couldn't. Oh shit, sorry, Jerry. What is needed for a blue name? Oh, well, I mean, you know something? You know what? Take a look at you. Looking down here. What's needed for a blue name? Done. Type something else, Jer. You're good to go. You know. Me? Now, there's some rules attached to that, but I'm pretty sure you can figure it out. Yep. Oh, look at the wrench beside your fucking... No, actually, especially in blue. Blue's your color, Jer. Just saying. Looks good on you, actually. Where the fuck was I? Kev says it was, what's his name? 466 mile run, paid 3.75 a mile to me. Holy fuck, man. Kev. Jesus. Are you kidding me? Sheens, are you still here? Say something, honey. Oh, I just love her. She's so sweet. Very best. Best neighbor you could ever have. She, man, hey. Where we at? Blah, blah, blah. Joe said that wicked. Hey, that wicked better than what I make right now. Rent capped at 3%. Yeah. So as I was just talking about, so they raised my rent by 3%, and the same services that I've had since Shit Pump's been gone, who abandoned me, and she did. She left me here to rot, and that's legit, and you can't tell me different. And she did what she did before she left, and all of that, because she knew what was going on. But then she tried to blame me for things that happened, and I'm talking about just before the raid happened. Like I'm talking just before the eclipse happened. She knew what was happening, especially with the office, what I had to deal with. And she knew what it would take for me to, all this blah, blah, blah. I didn't want this to myself. And I've said this before, and I mean exactly that, because that's the truth. And I've been dealing with it since. But at the same time, I knew the increase was coming. But the moral of the story is, the more important thing is, she knew first. She knew what was going to happen. She leaves me here to rot, legit, like for me to be here by myself so that only I could deal with this. And she knew that I couldn't deal with this in the long run. And I'm still struggling to this day, for sure. And I've said this before, so it's no secret. But she gets away with all this stuff before she leaves, right? Because it's no longer her problem. But see, she did some pretty funky shit before she left. And I've caught it because they came back and told me themselves. So she leaves. And she's like, it's your problem now, motherfucker. And that's the kind of person she is. Well, now, and it's been close to a year later. And yes, I have been warned, and yes, I knew it was coming and all that stuff. And I was prepared, and I knew. So I'm trying to stow away things. Oh, okay. And Kev, you and I were talking about this earlier. I'm trying to stow away things in the bank, and I'm trying to make sure that everything's cool that way. My card decided to pooch, decided to shit the bed. My debit card, I'm talking about specifically. And I've always had trouble with my credit card. I've always had, money balance issues. And for the last year, it's no secret. I'm not a rich person. But the income's not coming in as much as I thought it would. And trying to stay ahead of the interest rates and all that stuff. And she knew that before she left. But she left me knowing that. Makes sense? That piece of fucking human trash. So she knew it was going to happen. So now it's happening. And here's the struggle. So the juxtaposition between income, what I'm getting, versus what I'm saving, which I'm putting away a certain amount. And then sure enough, yesterday, and Kev, you can appreciate this. So yesterday, I go to deposit my tips, for example, that I got from work into my bank account, and my card, the chip's damaged. So I'm like, oh, fuck, is that another grenade? Awesome. So I had to go to the bank today, and it's all settled. Yeah, everything's fine, like I was telling you. So I had to go to the bank today, wait in line, get up to the teller, just for the teller to tell me the simplest thing, like, no, we'll give you a temporary card, but you realize you can only use this on the ATM terminal. I'm like, yeah, like, okay, Sure, just give me the temporary. I'll wait for the replacement chip in the mail or the replacement card in the mail. This is bullshit. The whole thing, it's fucking bullshit. Because the chip was working beforehand, because I made a purchase earlier today to get a pack of smokes, for example. And it was like, what, 20 bucks or whatever. And I got a Red Bull on top of that, so it was like 24 bucks. But the chip worked, because beep, okay, we're good. Yeah, thanks, right on, approved. But the bank tells me that the chip's malfunctioning. Anyways, so I got that done. Waiting in line for about 20 minutes. Get up to the teller, told her the story. I said, okay, I noticed this last night. I was trying to make a deposit. I was trying to put money in my account from the tip outs that I got. And she's like, oh yeah, but it says here that the chip... I'm going, oh, for fuck's sakes. Anyways, it's all settled. So I have a temporary card in my pocket right now. Actually, you know what? I can probably show you. Oh, yep, it's right here. Hey, see, we're transparent here. But no, like, and it's such bullshit, because I was like, all right, I thought it was the ATM's malfunctioning at the, because I went to the branch where my bank is, and I tried all three machines. Here's a temporary card. I won't show you the front, but here it is. And I'm like, are you kidding me, motherfucker? Like, and I told her right at the kiosk too, when I walked right up to her, I said, this is bullshit. Like, I just made a purchase for smokes and a Red Bull. Like, I told her flat out. Yeah, but just to be on the safe side, you should probably get a temporary. So now I have to wait for another fucking 5 to 7 business days for my 7th replacement card over the last 20 years, which is a good number, because I'm sure there's others up there like in the 16s or 17s. I'm like, really, man? Like, I'm trying to make deposits so I can pay my fucking rent, which is going up on me. That same pink highlighter. So, yeah, life's good. No. I only get paid so much at what I do, you know. Do I get paid enough, to be honest? No, but I'm very thankful that I'm still there. And I'm not taking nothing away from Captain or nobody like that's in charge of my paycheck. I'm not saying, and no disrespect to none of them. These days I'm doing a lot more than I should be, but that's fine. At least I still have a fucking job. I have a roof over my head, you know. Like, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it'd be nice to have more money coming in, because so at least this way I could be financially safe, or like feel that I'm okay, because that'd be less of a stress. Because after Shit Pump left, and after all that fucking bullshit because of that belligerent fucking two-headed snake, you know, it'd be nice for me to just live my life and just, you know, be stress-free and just like carry forward. You know, but it hasn't been like that for the last year because of that two-headed snake, because of that fucking scourge of the planet. I don't know, man. Like, you know, the same person that tried to fucking put me out in the streets, that tried to get me evicted. We all know the story. And if you don't know the story, private message me, I'll fucking tell you. And she claims that she's the victim. It's like, no, you decided to leave. But on your way out, you made sure that because you can't have it, nobody else can have it. I'm still right fucking here, as I promised her that I would be. And here I am. I'm an honest man. It's what I do. I'm still right here. To quote a Tool song, I'm still right here, giving blood, keeping faith. And she knew that because I told her that. People never listen. And that doesn't mean anything now. I'm not saying it carries any weight now. I'm just saying, you know, I'm just trying to live my life stress-free. So I had to deal with that today. And I'm going, okay. Am I doing okay financially? No. And I haven't been since she decided to fucking take, you know, Oh, that's another story too. She took a lot of money away from me. And here I am being the stupid fucking dumbass, like just giving her money hand over fist. You know, not only was she asking for things, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, well, this will make up for. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, she took control of everything. She liked to think she was in control of everything. Everything was hers. Well, see, here's the thing that backfired on her. This place is 50-50 at that point, as the office pointed out, and thank God they did. It wasn't all you, it was me too. But she liked to think that she could take over and you know, call the shots and all that. And I'm just handing over, I'm literally handing her money blindly, saying, okay, here, rent, you know, groceries, as I would. But see, here's the funny thing. Now, me living here by myself, I got to see how much she really did lie to me. And I mean, she lied to me hardcore. Because everything's exposed now. So I got to see where my money blindly is going versus where it should have been going. Like, no, motherfucker, no. Well, I further caught her. I further caught her in her lies. Her whatever she was trying to do, now I understand. And I'm taking care of it by myself. So, doesn't make you look even further as a good human being. Anyway, I'm not trying to get into that, but you see what I'm saying? Financially, things have been a struggle. And now things are going up. I'm going, are you fucking kidding me? So they caught the grandfather deal because she decided to do what she did. And not only that, but on top of that, they raised my rent back then. But on top of that, now I have to pay 3% more every year. We'll say 3% because next year, you never know. Because that's going to go up too, again. All right. Well, enjoy your fucking time now, Ty, because, you know, you have 1 year left until you can find somewhere cheaper. But even then, you know what I mean? So that's why I just stick to myself and working home. Because I stay off the radar. I tried to. And I've already emailed the office from where I live. You know, I've already emailed them and I said, man, like, I'm already struggling as it is. And now you're trying to raise it on me? We're really sorry, but we're just answering to the ones that pay our paycheck. And I understand that. I get that. I totally get that. All I can say is pray for me. You know, I've already been an abuse survivor. Like, is that another grenade? I say it all the time. But it is. This is bullshit. You know? Like, okay, so now I can't afford to stay in the place that I've always been in. I've been here for the last over 13 years. That means nothing to a corporation, though. Means nothing. Is what it is. Sheens, you can come over for a beer if you want to. I could really use your company, actually. You're really sweet. I really love her. She's amazing. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't mean fuck all. Man, I've been shoved. I've been. Not to say I haven't shoved back, because fuck yeah. And I've fought her off tooth and nail because I knew what the truth was. You know? And I'm not proud of that. I'm not happy about that. I turned into this ragey person. You know, speaking of Sheens, I'm sure you've heard that too across the hall, but I just want you to know that I defended my honor, because that's all I had left. I was beat up. And I'll say it right on camera. I don't give a fuck. I was beat up. And it sucks. But here I sit. And I've been sitting here by my fucking self for the last year. Legit now. Like, it's been over a year now. And it fucking sucks. But see, guys can't talk about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Guys can't talk about being abused. It's always the guy abusing. Guys can't talk about that. No. It's frowned upon. I have therapist friends that I've talked to. I have people that I went to high school with that have degrees in psychology that I've turned to because I had nobody to talk to. Like, legit, I had nobody to talk to. Besides Tone, my best friend, Mama Boss helps out too, like, in a certain degree. But to get right down to it, like the mentality of everything, and even they said, no, guys can't talk about that because guys are usually the ones that are the abusers. And I'm like, yeah, okay, so that's great, but what happens in my case? Who's there for me? Who's gonna hold my hand? Who's gonna hold my hair back if I start puking? You know, because I've had a long night out and I'm sitting here drinking my woes away or whatever. Because yeah, at the first of it, that's pretty much what it was. Guys can't talk about that shit, and it's bullshit. You know, it's like I was telling Jaron Bex too at the same time. It's like, nah, man. I don't know. Like, do you know what I'm saying though? Like, does that make sense? It doesn't make sense in my head. We can't talk about that. We've been abused, but we can't talk about that. You know what I mean? Like, there's something fucked up there. I don't know. What do I know? You know, I've been sitting here living by myself for the last fucking longest time, tucking myself into bed at night with my head spinning, going, okay, maybe it's me. But wait, no, it's not me. But wait, maybe it's me. Can't be. She made the decision she made, but see, here I am. You see what I'm saying? Like, no. Like, that's not right. There's nothing right about that. And she thinks she's right. She always thought she was right. You know? Let her. Go be right. 3 things I told her. 3 things I told her. Go be right. If you love something, let them go, which I did. The 3rd thing was, at what cost? And I hope that karma does come to collect, because trust me, sugar tits. She always hated when I called her that. Sugar tits, it will come to collect. And when it does, it's going to be pretty fucking harsh. And if she hasn't gotten her karma yet, she fucking will. I have no part of that. I've been here by myself. I'm good. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying I'm settled in by any means, but I'm good with that. Because it's no blood's on my hands. Like, the blood's not on my hands. She fucked up. She fucked up. I mean, she fucked up. Seriously. Bad. I don't talk about it. Fucked up. You fucked up. You had a man that would have died for you. And look at you now. You miserable fucking cunt. I never used that word. I just did. Stupid. 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 And I would never say anybody's stupid. But that's stupid. That is a stupid individual. Dumb. But you know something? I'm alright with it. I'm all I got. Here I am. Here we are. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things wrong with that. That was really dumb. Yeah. She burned her bridges on the way out. And I just really hope that the fire doesn't catch on her leg when she's walking down the street. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Jeez, I went right off on a tangent, didn't I? Hi. Thanks for hanging out. I just let her fly. I don't give a fuck. Clearly. I'm wide open. Gloves off. And I mean exactly that. Gloves off. I don't give a fuck. I work too hard. I really don't give a fuck. You all know me anyway, you know, and you know me to be this. So, and this is what I am. There you go. Excuse me. Where are we at? Now I'm jelly, I'm not blue. Well, Donnie, okay, all right. I thought you left, man. All right, cool. Actually, I trust you implicitly with my life, so I can't believe I didn't do that sooner. There you go. It's not about who's blue, though. Like, Jesus. That's not the point, but you're welcome. There you go. Excuse me. Sheen says, had to step away for a moment, was cleaning my place. I've been busy between work and trying to get some of my writing published as of late. No problem. But tonight I'm expecting company pretty soon. Oh, okay. Sorry. And she says, totally should have a coffee sometime soon, maybe the weekend if I'm around. Miss you lots. Man, you have no idea. I've always been trying to come at you. Like, I'm saying, hey, man, my door's always open and all that stuff. But no, I generally mean that. Like, I'm not trying to be a creeper or nothing like that. Like, I'll make you coffee. Like, I miss you. Am I not getting through to you? Jesus. You sweet. You're so sweet, though. Like, that's why. But see, that's why. Because you're real. You're one of us. One of us. Sheens, I love you to death. I really do. I appreciate you so much. I really do. You're amazing. I got a Coors Light if you want. Oh, I suppose you have company. You have company coming soon, girl. All right, cool. Right on. Yikes. Hello. They better treat you right. That's all I'm saying. By the way, I'm at the ready if you need me to put out a couple fires or stomp a fucking mud hole in their ass. I'm in. I've got some anger I could let loose. You know. Just saying. I miss you too. You're awesome. She says, totally should come sometime soon. Okay. Right on. Hey. Listen. If you ever need a hand... You got some company coming soon. You cheating on me now? Good for you. Have fun. Fuck yeah. But hey, listen. I'm totally turning around and I'm talking right to my door right now. But hey, listen. You got some good people that could use a cuddle too once in a while, for God's sakes. No, seriously though. Have fun. Have a good time. Let me know how it turns out. Fuck yeah. Good for you. You work hard too, honey. My God, you're overnight you working hard. Oh, God bless you. No, seriously, I miss you though. I really miss you. Like, legit. I exist too, you know. Like, you can come over and say, I make good coffee. Well, you gave me the coffee that I make, so you would know. I'm just throwing it out there. Ty, stop talking to your door. We got a company coming over. Hey, girl. Hey. Sweet. All right. Good for you. Good Oh, excuse me a second. I know I'm smoking indoors like a rebel. It's okay, Kev knows. Me and Kev have an understanding. Yeah. And they get to watch my fat ass as I walk away. Hey, girl, hey. That's cool. Have fun. I wish I could have fun too, but no. My God, I haven't been touched in a long fucking time. You know something? Because all I see are dollar signs. That's cool. I'm fine with that. Have your fun. Fuck yeah. But let me tell you something. If they're not enough, come on over here. You're good. You're good. Just saying. I'm good with my hands. Oh, for fuck's sakes, Ty, shut the fuck up. Thank God I'm not creepy. Thank God I'm not a creeper. Aye. Oh, that hurts the back every time I do that. Why do I do that? Because I have to sit down. Thank God I'm not a creeper. Yeah, girl, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I miss you, though. No, I do. She's one of us. People, she's one of us. It's okay. Kev knows. Anyway, where we at? Oh. If it gets to the point where it hurts to sit down, stop working so hard. Autofocus, no. Yeah, don't be doing that. Hi. Okay. Kev says cream of wheat or oatmeal is the question. See, yeah, that is the question. Yeah. Cream of wheat. Yeah, but I don't like either one of them. So, Kev says oatmeal is for crazy people. I rest my case. I have a second opinion right there, and the same guy that said that is the guy that loves it. So, thank you very much. You fucking cunt. Oh, I said it again. Sorry. Ladies. Gross. Well, I mean, this is coming from the same person that never showered anyway. So what's really gross? And she called me gross. She did. She actually called me gross. Your veins are popping out of your fucking shit, and you got veins popping. Yeah, it's called fucking blood pressure, you fucking stupid bitch. She called me gross. I'm not gross. I keep myself clean, as you can see. Like, do you see this? You see all this? This is the cleanest this place has looked, and she calls me gross. Because if she was still here, you'd see a black sock right about there. You'd see some underwear right about there. You would see some things underneath the bathroom sink we don't talk about that are wrapped in napkins that only females would understand. I'm not gross. Good song. Good timing, too. Yeah, but your veins are popping out. You look disgusting. And this is during an intimate encounter. Okay, so when you lift up your belly and the white lines that... Oh, I'm sorry, did I say too much? Yeah, you didn't have to live with it. When the toilet paper stuck to the inside of your fucking thighs... Hey. Oh, fuck. Oh, I can tell you stories. But I'm gross, right? Yeah. So when you move out, and I, again, see some things wrapped up in a napkin that only females can understand, and I'm trying to purge this place of everything. Behavior's one thing, but physicality, like physically looking through stuff, seeing black socks behind the couch, and you're looking behind the fridge, because I did move the fridge, and because that's what I do. I like things clean. And you're seeing suggestive things that only females can understand, and it's behind the fridge, but I'm gross? Okay. Oh, shit. Talking amongst yourselves. You know what I mean? Like, look at this now. Look at all this. This is clean. If she was still here, you see, okay, look back in the history of this channel, of our channel. Look back in the history. Look where the old camera angle. Look at that. Look at the things strewn about on the nightstand that was sitting in that corner right there that I'm looking at. You can judge for yourselves. Okay, sure, but I'm gross. Awesome. But I'm gross, right? Yep. You're gross. No, I'm not. I clean up after you. And I always have. So when it comes down to all of that, oh, there's so much I could say. The white lines underneath of your fucking belly flaps. When I'm trying to have an intimate moment with you. And I'm trying to be careful. I'm trying to be careful so I don't gross nobody out. But y'all weren't there. I mean, there have been a couple that were there that apparently liked that stuff. Okay? During, by the way, and it was during our relationship that apparently they liked that stuff. All right, so open up your skin flap here. Hey, man, whatever. You cheated on me. I don't give a fuck. But here I am by myself. I'm okay with that. I'm all right. I'm good. So when YouTube, before this live video gets recorded in history, YouTube always asks me, so things in this video, basically, is everything true? Yes. Yeah. Yep. I don't lie. I'm not a liar. So, you know, anything portrayed in this video, blah, 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 blah. No. Everything's true. I speak the truth. So, is what it is. Excuse me. You know, and I'll be honest, as I always am. It'd be nice to have human touch. You know, it'd be nice to be intimate with somebody, but I don't trust anybody. I keep my head down. Legit, like, I work and I come home. I don't... Ty, how do you work there? There's so many pretty girls. I keep my fucking head down. Because every time I look up, I see dollar signs on their face. Guys in dollars. There it is. But Ty, you gotta be dating by now. No, because I was legit dedicated to somebody for 13 years of my fucking life. I have a heart. Unlike some, I have a heart. No, I'm not interested. No. The right person comes along, and if somebody can, you know, cut through the tough exterior. No, but seriously, like, no, I haven't been looking for nothing. I get it all the time. Like, are you dating again? No. Even my own mother, Kathy. So, have you been dating? Like, have you been out there? No. No. Because I see dollar signs. How much is this one going to cost me? I'm going through enough financially. I don't need that. And it's not just about money, but at the same time, it's like, I don't trust nobody to fucking touch this body, like, me. Yeah, this body. You know what I mean? Like, no. No. No interest. It'd be great. I mean, sure, but... And the reason why is because I've been attached to somebody in a sexual manner, and I will go there, to somebody that I thought I could trust, that I thought we had a mutual understanding, that I gave my whole entire body to, that treated me that way. So therefore, no. Like, I don't... Not only did she cut me off for the rest of my life, because I thought that was the love of the rest of my life. Not only that, but I thought I could be, like, implicitly trusting her intimately with everything about me, which you would normally think that you could, but she did what she did, and that took a lot away from me. So I'm like, no. But see, everybody that asked me, including my mother, so are you dating again? Like, are you looking for somebody? No. Especially after that. No. Considering what was done to me? No. I have no interest. Am I a sexual being? Sure. If I'm inclusive with somebody, if I'm, attached to somebody, if I'm in it with somebody, like, because when I love hard, which is fine, but no. Since then, no. Because I almost start gagging, because even after the fact, knowing what I know, because they came and fucking told me, you fucking lying piece of shit, and I believe it because I implicitly trust them with my life. And why would they do that? I don't talk to them no more. They're part of the fucking Shark Tank. They're part of the blacklist. Fuck them. Considering what I've been through, no. Am I putting myself out there again? No. And there's people like Jaron Bex that are telling me that, they have somebody in mind, and that's cool. That's great and everything. I still have yet to hear back from Jaron Bex saying that they have somebody in mind, and that's great and everything. But I keep my head down. I do my job. I come home, That's what I do. I've been wronged. Like, legit wronged. Like, I gave my whole entire being to somebody else, and that's what they did with it. Like, what do you want me to do? Ty, she's pretty. You should... No, I shouldn't. Like, and you shouldn't be telling me that I should. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not about that. Like, I get a lot of guff a lot of the time just for being a nice person. And they misinterpret that as me being creepy. And that's another thing, too, that I like to squash. And by the way, if you want to rent to own part 21, you're going to have to fucking sponsor that. Because I'm not doing that for free. But that's the next subject. That is the next subject. I've been thinking about that. Misinterpretation from my genuine niceness for being creepy. Because that's coming up. And you'll all be told off for that. Trust me. But I'm not doing that for free. I left the Rant to Own series on 20 for a reason. Just to let it fall behind. But there's another one planned. But that's not going to be for free. I'm not doing that for free. But if you want me to go there, I'll go there. But you're going to have to pay for it. Right. It's only right. And that's why I said that. You know, she fucked up, like, really bad. Like, she really did. Beyond anybody's comprehension. Like, to the fact where you take away from another human life to make sure that you benefit, but she had no benefit out of it. She chose to leave. She's, you know, staying with a snaky friend at first who obviously gave her bad advice. And me and Tone are left to fight against that, which is a real easy fight. Really easy fight. And then she did what she did to me before that. Before she went and lived with her slimy friend. And then had, in her mind, the right to come here and ask so she could take a shower. Oh, fuck. Y'all don't know. You know, y'all don't know. You know something? I never forgot what was done to me. I never forgot what was done to me. You know, I only give you small portions of the story, but I keep the rest to myself. Not even Mama Boss knows. Tone knows the whole thing because he was there through the whole thing. And he's fucking disgusted by her. Fuck, I only hope she walks up to him one day and he fucking lights her up. He was there. He was the only person that was there. And he was the only person that picked me back up off my feet because I was such a mess that I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know up from down. I don't handle stress well. So when I start getting in panic mode, he's the only one that gave me logic and the whole, all of this. You see all of this behind me? It wouldn't have been possible without him. Did I want this place to myself? No. This isn't my desire. This wasn't... I always looked at this as ours. You know, to be honest. But at the same time, what was ripped away from me, what was taken from me, what happened to me while I was still here, while she was still here sleeping on this couch and I'm still sleeping in that bed, you know, me staying here by myself is just an unfriendly reminder of what happened. I never wanted this. To be honest, I never wanted this. But here I am. You know? Thank you, Kev. You know, thanks, Donnie. Yeah, I mean, if y'all only knew, you know. Dark Diary, that's a new one. I think they not so secretly hope you can't pay anyways, then you get the boot and they get jacket rent for the... Yeah, that's true. That's true. I believe that same thing because, well, as soon as I leave, you know, they're going to re-rent this place for $2,500. So, I mean, yeah, I'm lucky and I'm blessed to be here. But at the same time, it doesn't matter what I've been through. It doesn't matter the abuse and the constant torment of this fucking piece of shit. Whoever you are, Dark Diary, welcome. Thank you for being here. That's true because, and that is so true because they'll jack up the rent for the next person. Say I move out, the next person moves in, it's like $2,500 for a 2-bedroom apartment. So I am counting my blessings at the same time, but it doesn't matter to them while I'm still here because they'll still jack up my rent. It doesn't matter what I've been through, but the office has been sympathetic so far. But when I go to email them, and they did let me know about the price increase and stuff, and I emailed them myself, and I said, "Are you kidding me? Like, you know." So I had to give up my storage unit, for example, like a storage locker, for $25 just to offset that new rent increase, which I wasn't using anyway. There's nothing in storage. There was a yellow plastic shovel from fucking shit pump that, oh fuck, that's another story. So I cleared it up myself. I swept it. You can have it. I took the padlock off the fucking thing. It's hanging up in my kitchen with the key intact and all that stuff. I said, but is that a $25 less of a charge? And they said, yeah. So as of May 1st, there's $30 less off your rent. Okay, great. So that offsets the increase by a little bit. But see, they didn't get the point. They didn't understand. And they still don't to this day. Her and I were locked in. We were grandfathered in, okay, I'll tell you flat out, at $830 per month for this place here, right? So as soon as she decided to leave, the lease was broke. I had to sign it myself. They increased it by $150. $150. I'm not fucking kidding you. Right? So for the last year, I've paid $980 per month. Again, it's a blessing. It could be worse. It could be $2,500. I understand that. Okay, I get that. But see, here's the thing. It was $830 for the last 13 years I've been living here myself. I'm just speaking for me. She was here too, sure. We both got the apartment. It was locked in. That's the way it was. When she decided to pull her fucking shit, it was raised by $150. So then I had to pay $980 for the last year. And then now they're increasing it more by 3%. And I'm going, okay, you see where I'm going with this? Like, this is bullshit. I'm going, all right. But I get it, though. It's the way of the world, you know? The whole fucking governmental part of it, I get it. But I thought the office... And the office was sympathetic towards me because it was the office that got her out of here. Because I couldn't bring up signing over the lease just to me at that point, standing right there at the edge of the fucking counter. She wouldn't give the keys over. It was about 3 months in when she decided to leave. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's another story altogether. She always wanted to have control of everything. I couldn't get the keys back. I didn't even want this place to myself. I did not want to be here by myself. But I always told her, I said, well, one of the two of us are going to have it. I choose it to be me. And I said that right to her. But even the office wanted her gone. And I knew that at the point because she's being a belligerent piece of shit. There were 7 NSFs. Got the eviction notice under my door. And it wasn't because of me, it was because of her. They wanted her gone. So, and that piece of shit knew that was happening too at the same time, and she wasn't telling me. So I get the notice under my door, and I get the paperwork, and everything lined up. All the cop calls that she called the cops against me to fucking defend her off because she was acting like a fucking idiot. And I got ragey and I fucking fought her off and stuff. All the cop calls, all that stuff's documented too. I went straight down to the police station myself and I got that fucking figured out. And they knew. Even they knew. So the next time she calls the fucking cops, she's fucking gonna be serving time, or she's gonna be taken to fucking court by the police station because you can't be fucking doing that. You don't use law enforcement as a utility. You know, that was my intention when I went down there. I went down there to clear my name. Just so you all know, she is that much of a fucking idiot that she fucking... Even my friends were involved at the same time. Independent contractors, security-wise, were involved then too. She still called. I called. You know. Oh, Christ. She's a fucking idiot. She's a fucking moron. Just, you know, and I hate to say that because she she held my heart for the longest time, and and I mean intensely, because I genuinely loved that human being. Ever since I first met her, I sacrificed everything I had. I was in a relationship at the time. Okay, I'm guilty of that. And I thought I was upgrading. You know? I sacrificed my life at the time to be with this piece of shit. You know? And it's not like I wasn't warned beforehand, because even her father told me, because we had private conversations about her when she was growing up and all that stuff. And I knew about that. She was put on medication, like mood stabilizers and all that fucking bullshit, because that is bullshit. I don't give a fuck. Anti this, anti that. I don't fucking give a shit. You're accountable for how you act. You're accountable for your behavior. I don't give a fuck. Because even I was on anti this, anti that back when I was going through a bad relationship before. But this one makes the rest of them throughout my life look like angels. Because, I don't know, man. What she did was fucked up. What she's doing now is pretty fucked up. What she continues to do, which I still hear about to this day, is pretty fucked up. But she's doing it by herself. I'm over here. I get up, I go to work, I come back home, I shower, I get up, I go to work. So, hey man. You think you know somebody, And she soured everything. But see, for me to say that, though, that further fuels her fire. That's what she wants to hear, because that further fuels her fire to keep doing what she's doing. That's not why I'm saying that. I'm saying that because the truth is the truth. Like, everything's been revealed. She doesn't, hopefully she doesn't know that I know what happened. But she probably does. And that's okay too, because I don't really give a fuck. But I know what happened. And when it happened. And the timeline. All of it. I know. I know. A, because they told me. And B, because I'm not fucking stupid like that. I'm educated. Like, legit educated. And I knew going along. Am I perfect? No, because when it comes down to panicking, I panic like a motherfucker. But if you love somebody, you don't put them in the position to panic like that. I wouldn't have done that. I would not have done that. But see, guys can't talk about being abused, whether it be emotionally, physically, etc., etc. Narcissist is a narcissist. I'm not a narcissist. Yes, you fucking are. Cheers. Clink. I don't give a fuck, man. Those that know me, they know me. And that's the blessing that I have. Those that know me, because I'm me. I'm not anybody else. I don't claim to be nobody else. I'm not an actor. I don't play characters. I'm me. As much as I am right here. Like, this is me. I don't play around. I'm me. I'm wide open. I don't give a fuck. Like, legit. See what I'm saying, motherfuckers? Like, legit. This is me. Those that know me out there, they know me here. Like, I'm not two-faced. I don't play games. I'm not an actor. Oh, that's amusing, you know? Those that are actors, those that play games, those that are two-faced, look at them now. I hope you fucking suffer. And if karma hasn't come to collect yet, I hope it does. And I would never wish that on anybody. Nobody. And those that know me, y'all know that I wouldn't wish that on anybody. And it's not out of hate. I'm not being hateful. I just hope that you answer to whatever God you believe in. And I hope that saves you. Ignorance is bliss, as they say. I don't give a fuck. Nor should I. So, you're either with me, and I said this to her a long time ago too, and she knew. She always knew. You're either with me or you're against me. And if you're against me, have fun. Go be you. Go be right. Ty, if you love something, let them go. Go be right. You think you're right? Go be right. She always thought she was right, and she's going and being right. So when I'm walking out of a store, say, and I'm with my best friend who I love more than my own life itself, and we lock eyes, say, and she gives me the sad puppy dog look like this. And I'm looking right at her, and I give her a little head nod. But I look at my best friend saying, shit pump over your fucking left shoulder 30 feet back. But I still give her the head nod. I acknowledge your existence. I would never reject you. And I mean exactly that. However, the last email that we exchanged, because of that mentally ill, sick, fucking twisted individual, blocks me off of Facebook but contacts me by email. That's pretty weird, man. But the last email I told her, my knees are too raw to beg for your attention. And I meant exactly that. Life carries forward. I press forward. I don't do anything else but working home. And I'm good with that. I'm being productive. My life changed for the better for myself. You know, she made me feel so useless. Well, here's the thing. I'm not useless. I'm responsible for a lot of lives, number one. Number two, and not just business but personal too. But number two, I'm not useless. I'm pretty useful, you know. And I'm good with that because it's humbling too at the same time. I gotta be honest with you. But you know something? I couldn't do it myself. And I've always admitted that fact. Like, I would never want to do it myself. And I wouldn't be sitting here if it wasn't for other people too, you know? Unlike some who thought that doing things for herself was the right thing to do. No, you can't do it alone. You can't do things alone. I don't care who you are. You don't do things alone. It's team effort. Like, it's not about you, motherfucker. Like, nothing's about you. It's not you by yourself. You can't do that by yourself. That's not what life's about, you know. It's about love. It's about grace. It's about integrity. Where do you get integrity from? You get it from others that support you, that you should recognize the fact that they support you. But they have to be good people that support you, and you have none of them in your corner. Because the sleazy. Oh, I can get into that too. You got a lot of bad advice. From sleazy individuals. But you still thought you were right. No. No. That's not what life's about. My dad taught me better than that too. He always said, Bud, he always called me Bud. Bud, you're gonna go through some hardships, you're gonna go through some heartbreak, almost like he was sitting here. I can hear him now. And he was right. And if you're like me, I hate when my parents are right too. But he was right, you know. But don't do it alone. He always told me that. Don't do life alone. Don't go through what you got to do alone. Wise man. The wise words. I've always believed that because it's true. Don't do it alone. You know? It is. It's true. I mean, yeah. No, that's true. Don't you hate when your parents are right, though? I do. I went straight off into a tangent. I haven't even been reading nothing you guys have been saying. I'm sorry. Guys and dollars. You know? Oh, what are you saying, Cheese? Also got my rent payment figured it out as well. I have to worry about the letter I received. Nice. Good. I'm glad. Dark Dairy, if I didn't say it before, welcome to the channel. I don't know who you are, but welcome. I think they not so... What? Secretly hope you can't pay anyways. You got the boot. That you get the boot and they get jacked up for rent. Next poor bastard moving in. As I said previous, absolutely. Welcome to the channel. You're a new one. Welcome indeed. That's true. You know, like I said before, I'm very thankful to be sitting where I'm sitting. But yeah, that is so true. Because, you know, the next person that moves in, they'll get charged $2,500, like I said before, if you were here beforehand. But that's not the point. The point was, I've been here the last over 13 years. And, you know, grandfathered in and all that stuff, and it was great because of, you know, but it was legit. Like, okay, we took the deal. Okay, we did take the deal at first, and, you know, and they stuck with the deal. But now, since she left, I don't know if you were listening before, even though the office wanted her gone, because the office wanted her gone, they still, when I took the lease over, they jacked up everything by $150. I don't know if you were paying attention before, but that's a lot of money. And I was in the office and I looked at them and I said, "Are you kidding me?" And they said, "No, but and it's going to go up from here." So yes, I was forewarned beforehand, but $150, and I'm going, excuse me. I was still here too, like. Well, we sympathize with your position, and we're really sorry for what happened. But and I understand they have to answer to other people too. Again, I said this before, if you were here. And I get that. I understand that. You're just doing your job. But you think the office, the company before the office, the ones that pay them, would, you know, throw me a bone here. But guys can't talk about abuse. We can't talk about, you know, even though they sympathize with your position, they still have to make their money. And make their money they did. They took me right to the cleaners. So we're gonna raise your rent by 150 bucks, and you owe 980 for the next. I'm like, are you fucking okay? All right, nope, not gonna argue. This is still where my stuff is. This is where it's, and I'm not. It's not sour grapes. I mean, again, it could be. You're right, like 2,500 bucks, and like it could be a lot worse. But they raised it for that lump sum at that time, even after she left. That they wanted her gone. Even after she left, they raised it by 150 bucks. Excuse me, I have questions. And then I get this notice, in case you weren't here before, under the door that says we're going to raise your rent even more. So that's my point. Guys can't talk about being abused. We can't talk about that. No, no, no. No, no. Nope. Can't talk about that. We can't talk about the hospital visits. We can't talk about the doctor's checkups to make sure that when you were shoved down the fucking hallway, we can't talk about the doctor's checkups on a cracked tailbone. We can't talk about that. We can't talk about the cracked ribs, your floaters. We can't talk about, the throat, where the throat's been damaged. We can't talk about that. And again, I'm not perfect either, because I've fought back too. The shoving and the screaming and the ragey hollering and the fucking... I'm not saying I'm not perfect either. I take full accountability. But see, here's the thing. I've already taken full accountability and I've apologized profusely. But here I sit by myself. And I'm okay with that. What I'm not okay with is the fact that she got away with that. And still here I sit by my fucking self, rotting away. And she knew she left me here to rot. That's exactly what the fuck it was. So, what is it? Dark Diary? Dark Diary. Welcome to the channel. I'm really glad you brought that up. Yeah, I count my blessings. I do. But I can't talk about what happened. I get shamed. Oh, come on, be a man, suck it up. I can't talk about that. I'm not allowed to talk about that. And unless you walk a mile in my shoes, you wouldn't understand that, right? Well, welcome to the channel. I'm just being real. I'm just being straight up, But it is what it is. It is what it is. Cheers to that. Gentle. It is what it is. Where we at? Kev says you're better off by yourself, bro. Yeah, I totally agree with that, Kev. Totally agree with that. Excuse me a second, I'll be right back. I totally agree with that. Kev, you're a wise man. See, you've been through it too, right? Like, abuse is abuse. something? I'll say this much. And I'm not perfect either, and I fully admit my mistakes. Where I come from. There was one time, actually I'll stand where I was. Right here. And I gave her a little love tap because she was tripping my face, and I gave her a little. I've never raised a hand towards a woman, and I never would in my life. But I gave her a little love tap right here because she was tripping my face and she needed to shut the fuck up because she wouldn't stop. But I never did with force. You know, I gave her a little, you know, not even that hard. She shut up. You know, I'm not proud of that. But it got to that point because we were fighting so fucking much. She wouldn't shut the fuck up though. Like she's relentless. And it shouldn't have been like that. I watched her change from the sweet, 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 innocent person that she used to be into a belligerent, what she is now. I'll put it to you that way. And I had to watch that happen. And it was a very slow transition. I watched it the whole fucking way through. Where she gained weight. I'm not saying I'm shallow. I'm not saying that. Comments, no. That's not what I'm saying. She really went downhill. She gained like 200 pounds, you know. But I don't care. Like, she's still the woman I love. I didn't give a fuck. Like, you know, at the same time, but that's not, she stopped taking care of herself. I had to watch that fucking happen. She turned into this miserable mess of a fucking human being. And she tried to take it out on me, as if I was doing something wrong. So you're right, Kev. I am better off by myself. And that's fine. And again, I'm not pissing sour grapes. But see, that's the thing. I had to watch that fucking happen. And none of you know. You know, there's a lot of the story I don't tell. And that's part of the story I don't tell. I had to watch that fucking happen. Over the years. And it took years. And it breaks my heart. You know, and that further breaks my heart. Because I watched the most beautiful human being, in my opinion, at the time, turn into what she fucking turned into. And then she tried to take me out as she was trying to leave. You know? Completely polar opposite. Completely polar opposite of the sweet and innocent person that I loved so much. You know? But I still carried that same intense love I've always had for her the whole way through. And that's the part that hurts the most. And that's why, furthermore, Ty, you dating again? And like everything. And no, I keep my head down because I don't fucking trust nothing. You know? And even when she was here and she said she had trust issues. No, motherfucker. No, I do. No. Like, and I implicitly trusted her with my life. I would have died for that woman. I would have. Look where she's at now. I don't even know where she's at now. See, that's the thing. We're still in contact. She decides to move up the street somewhere, like legit, like up the street. I don't know where. That's fine. Do your thing. I don't really care that much. Like, okay, great. But she wouldn't even share where she's at. But she's still the same fucking manipulative, mentally ill person that says, I had hope for us. No, Lise, I had hope for us. It wasn't you, it was me. Obviously, I had hope for us. Well, that's fine. So I'm okay with being here by myself, but I didn't want this. This isn't what I wanted. I didn't want this by myself. And she knew that too, because I told her that. And I'm telling you this now. I never wanted this by myself. This wasn't about me. It's not about me. But at least I have a roof over my head. At least I have a place to sleep. Like, you know, but that's all this place means to me. That's it. Like, legit. I have a place to sleep, a place to store my cold food, you know. But that's it. Like, legit. I don't need much. I don't really care. This isn't what I wanted. And that's on a different level than saying this isn't what I wanted. But legit, this is not what I wanted for myself. Yay, I'm glad I got it. Sure. And yeah, as long as it falls into the right hands, because I don't trust this in the other hands of somebody else. Okay, sure. And yeah, we talked about that. But look at what she did with the whole moral side of things. You know, like, I didn't want this for me. This isn't what I want for me. Right? And I'm not going to share what I want for me. I'm not going to share that. I don't care who the fuck you are. You know? I have other ideas. Like, this is a roof over my head, which I'm very blessed and I'm thankful for, but this isn't what I want. You know? She knew that too. You know what I mean? Like, but yet she left me here to rot. And she did. And she knew she did. She left me here to rot. I'm not rotting. I'm thriving. You know? Cheers to that. Pinky's up. Either with me or against me. Oh, it's good to be here. Kev said earlier, females are not free. No, my friend, they are not. All I see are dollar signs. How much is this one going to cost me? You know, and like I said before, like Jerry and Bex, you guys have somebody in mind and stuff, and I have yet to hear from them, or I have yet to hear that you're going to talk to them, you know, in my behalf. And I'm, you know, okay, like, it's been a while now, like, and I haven't heard from, I'm not going to use her name, but I haven't heard from her. So you obviously haven't been talking to her. So that's how important that is. But that's how important it is to me too. I keep my head down. I go to work. I come home. Like, you know, that's fine. Guys and dollars. Guys and dollars. It's okay. I'm doing all right, you know. It sucks, and I'm lonely as fucking hell, but that's fine. I tuck myself in at night, man. I'm comfy. It's okay. Would it be nice to have somebody holding on to me or me holding on to somebody else? Sure, but am I banking on it? No. No. Yeah, Downey, you would understand being alone. Absolutely. Dark Diary, I don't know who you are, but again, welcome. It's so dirty they get rid of your grandfather clause because one person leaves. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You know, and that still burns me to this day that the office did that. They claim to sympathize with my position. And that's really sweet of them to do that. And I'm not going to mention them by name, but then I was dealing with one in particular, you know, and I thought that was really cool and everything else. But they saw the grandfather deal and they said, oh, we can't have that no more. So your next lease or your next, it started the next month too. Those fucking assholes. So the next month we have to charge you $150 more because you've been locked in for this long. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I've already been through the ringer. You know, there's holes in the wall where, you know what I'm saying? Like, really? Okay. And then I sign another year lease, for example, and that's fine. So you're locked in for this, and thank God it was still a smaller price than what it should be. Again, I'm thankful. I'm blessed. It's not $2,500 a month. Oh, but still, they shouldn't have done that. Like, just leave me alone. Like, keep the same deal. Like, I haven't done nothing. But, okay, so you wanted her gone, right? Like, I get that. But at the same time, that had nothing to do with me. So why? Okay, so it's going to me. You know you can trust me. I'm going to be there myself, by myself. But you still have to raise it $150 at the time? $150. Are you kidding me? Believe me. But I couldn't say nothing. I had to bite my tongue. I'm like, okay, you know? Because again, it could be worse. Oh, okay, you got a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a problem, $150. Okay, well, we could, you know, do it for more. And they would use that against me. Absolutely. Because even they have to answer to somebody else. Again. And I get that. But yeah, they still did that to me. I'm like, are you fucking okay? So then they slip a notice under my door. Again, the same one right here that I keep waving in front of the camera, saying we're going to raise it even more. I'm like, all right, motherfuckers. Okay. So now I'm sitting here thinking I need, this is a 2-bedroom apartment, so I'm thinking now I need a roommate, like, and I don't want nobody else in here besides myself, but that's what I'm thinking, and I'm going, okay, just to appease to you, but that's what you did to me to begin with? Are you fucking serious? No conscience, no soul, nothing. All right, man, cool. You know what I mean? Like, thanks for caring about me. Like, or at least feigning interest in caring about me at first. But now I know how you really feel. Thanks a lot. No, I really appreciate that. Thanks for letting me stay in your fucking apartment for as many years as I did. But apparently I'm just a number. I'm not a person. I'm a number. Thanks for further letting me know that. You know? My cable, my internet. I don't watch TV, so cable and internet, like what I'm sitting on right now, that raised too. It was same part and parcel from where I took the lease over and what happened the last April 8th, the eclipse and all that stuff where I got raided, because that's what she did. She raided the fucking place. Even though I fucking paid for the full month, she took the internet out of here. That's a different story altogether. I freaked out, had to get a hold of my best friend. Oh, Jesus. You know, she and his ex-boyfriend at the time, you know, her boyfriend at the time, excuse me, sitting, God bless him, sitting in the parking lot, and I'm freaking out, and I'm like, man, I came home after work, and everything's out of here, and I'm freaking out, and I'm on the phone, I'm like, man, like, you know, so got the internet back. So the same bundle that I've had since last April 8th, I think it was, yeah, the week of, now that's being raised by $40. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is bullshit. You know what I mean? So what do you want me to do? I'm a number. I'm not a person. I'm a number. You know what I mean? So, whatever. It is what it is. Dark Diary, you're more than welcome back anytime, by the way. You seem pretty straight ahead. Don't know who you are, but welcome. God damn it. The exact same thing happened when my ex left. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't even know if you're male or female, but I'm really sorry. You know what I mean? Like, and it's bullshit. It totally is. Jer says, got to line up schedules, but MIA as of now. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't know what you're referring to. You know, like, but I do okay. Like, you know, for now, until October 1st, when that fucking shit starts happening. But it's been a squeeze now. Like, and that's what they don't give a shit about. Like, they know, because I've told them by email, the office. I told them, I said, this is a squeeze now. You've already upped it by $150. So now and I've done this for the last year, and that's fine. But I squeezed by the fucking seat of my pants just to fucking put groceries in the fucking cupboards and in the fridge and all that. Single man's budget, like, and that's fine. I mean, I do okay. Like, it's cool that way. I'm not pissing sour grapes about that. But, you know, to put away money in my bank account, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's cool. But they know they're putting the squeeze on me. So then they up it even more. And I'm going, I know what my value is. Okay, so I've been living here for 13 fucking years. And apparently you want me gone too. Like, that's the way it makes me feel. And can't nobody tell me different. You know what I mean? Like, that's fucking bullshit. I was mishandled, you know? It's what it is. You know, if I wasn't mishandled, then I wasn't being treated with that much compassion that they fucking showed me to begin with. Because maybe that was fake. I don't know. What the fuck do I know? I haven't done this before. I haven't had to go out and get apartment insurance by myself. I haven't had to, you know, all this fucking bullshit. And that's another charge per month that, and you want me to, okay, so I owe this. Great. But again, not pissing sour grapes. I'm blessed. It's not $2,500 a month. So I understand that. I get that. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is they keep coming at me and throw me another grenade, if you will. And I'm going, fuck, man. Okay, it's already a stretch to do what I'm doing. And you knew it was a stretch to do what I was doing to begin with, even though you wanted her gone and you wanted all this, and you feigned interest and you thought you were being sympathetic. You're not being sympathetic. That's the world we live in, folks. Jer says, girl is MIA. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, Joe. Oh, okay. Her. Right. Okay. That's fine. Well, don't bring it up then. I was really interested in talking to girl. So, okay. That's cool. Dark Diary says, God damn it, welcome, by the way, Dark Diary. Please stay around. You seem pretty cool. You know me? Okay. I only know you if you tell me who the fuck you are. We talked last Tuesday before your get-together. Thanks for stopping in, by the way. I don't know who you are, man. Or woman. Dark Diary. Will? Perhaps? I'm just taking a guess. Well, if you don't tell me who you are, I don't know who you are. So, but welcome anyway. You know what I mean? No, you seem pretty cool. But, I mean, you know, it's coming down to the wire now. Especially when I had to go through the bank bullshit that I had to go through today. I tried to make a deposit. I got my tip outs yesterday. I tried to make a bank deposit with my card and my own branch, you know, up the street. put it in the ATM, and it said, okay, contact, card problem, contact the bank. And I went, that's kind of funny, because the chip worked, speaking of Will, at the store beforehand, because I got smokes and a Red Bull, whatever. That's kind of funny. But then I tried the other machines throughout the day. But then I went to the bank today, and I tried to tell them the same thing. The chip still works, because I made, again, another purchase. I got smokes. And I think another Red Bull, whatever. Yeah, no, smokes and a Red Bull. Speaking of Will. And was it Will I got that from? Hey? Yeah, well, nice to finally catch you. Oh, fuck. Dude, come on now. I love you to death. You're a great man. You're a great man. You always make me feel better. Thank you for that, by the way. No, you're a good guy, man. You're fucking... Yeah, we should hang out more, by the way, in person. I'm just saying. No, you're fucking right on. You and Jeff both. You're fucking... Hey, no, I'm just saying. You know? So I'm going to the bank, and I'm talking to the teller that can barely speak English, and I'm fucking going through that fucking shit. So she puts it in the thing, and she goes, yeah, but your chip doesn't... Yeah, but I just made a purchase, and I'm trying to tell her, and she keeps cutting me off. And I'm like, oh. Let me finish what I'm saying, right? Oi. I love you, Will. You're right on. You're a good guy. So, and she gives me back the card. And I said, well, if the chip's malfunctioning... Hi, East Indians. Oh, fuck. And, I probably just got caught for saying that, but I don't fucking give a damn, because I deal with a lot of them all the fucking time. I don't care. Don't you think you should take this back because the chip's damaged? Like, you just gave this back to me. You don't, no. If this is malfunctioning, take it back. Oh, sorry. Let me put this back through the system. Okay. So, trying to deposit my tip outs, as the story goes, that I tried to tell her 3 fucking times that she didn't understand where I was coming from. Fuck. And so I'm sitting there looking at her, giving her the Pead stare, right? The fucking, okay, I'm gonna dance, I'll lead, motherfucker, that kind of stare. And I said, first of all, you just give me back the damaged chip card. This is no good no more. I said, I can't use this. My problem is I'm trying to use this so I can make a deposit. Oh, sorry. I'm going straight to hell. Fuck it. I'll take you all with me. So I gave it back to her. I said, no. Well, temporary. Okay, yeah, okay, let's do the temporary. But the chips still work because I made a purchase at that store. You know what I'm saying? Just previous, like literally 20 minutes prior, maybe 15 minutes prior. However long it took me to walk from the Petro to the bank where I was going. All right, like 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I said I just used it for a purchase, and it still worked. Oh, well, no, temporary. Oh, okay, all right, no, temporary card, great. I have to wait for the next one in the mail for about 5 to 10 business days. I get it. And she's trying to tell me, right? She's like, 5 to 7, let me cut you off right there. No, And I cut her off. I said, no, I get it. No, can we move along here? Because I got stuff I got to do. Oh, sorry. Oh, here's a temporary cut. Here's a temporary. Okay, thank you. Yeah. And if you don't believe me, I can show you the card. It's right here in my pocket. So now I have to wait. So I can't use... Yeah. Since you're here, well, I can't use my debit card for transactions because it's a temporary card. So now I have to use my Triangle MasterCard to come in. As you've seen. Thank God you're here, Will, because you know. As you've seen before. But that's what I'm trying to pay on. That's the deposit I was trying to make. Right? So, oh my God. All right. And if you're working tomorrow, you'll see me, and I have to use the fucking Triangle MasterCard instead. So now I have to wait 5 to 10 business days for my card to come in the fucking mail. I was just trying to make a deposit, man. You know, like I was just trying to put my tips in there, as I normally would, just to offset the fucking rent increase and the fucking Rogers increase and the This fucking bitch, man. I'm telling you. That's all I'm saying. That's it. That's all I gotta say. That's it. Will says, oh, sorry? It wouldn't be so bad if they could just give it to you, then there'd be no waiting for you in the mail. It's brutal. Well, yeah, I mean, over the counter, you think they would. Because you think they'd have spare cards over there and they can activate the chip and then absolutely, like you would think. Oh, no, my friend. No. Well, see, here's the problem. So, like I was saying before, so I put it into the ATM over at my actual branch, right? It spits it back out. I went, okay. Card problem, it said. Call 1-800 blah blah blah. Okay, so I called that today. Okay, go visit your branch. So that told me to go visit the branch where she said, here's a temporary card so you can wait for it in the mail. You're absolutely right. Right? But you think it'd be easier. No. And bank, it's not like they don't have enough money to fucking sit there with a stack of fucking plastic cards with chips on them. All they have to do is the old-fashioned way, like, you know, the old-fashioned way to read fucking MasterCards and Visas and all that stuff, like that little printer fucking thing. You know what I'm talking about. I used to work in gas stations. You know what I mean? All they have to do is just stamp your name on it. Here you go. Like, off you go. You're absolutely right. And that's all it would take. Right? Am I right? Come on now. No. Nope. They make you wait. We don't have lives or anything. Like, we don't have anything that we have to deal with our own bank accounts. Like, you know. That's cool. That's right. Cheers to you, by the way. Fuck yeah, Will. You're great. Where the fuck do you live? Come on over. Without doxing ourselves here. I have some Coors Lights in the fridge if you want to sit. This place is clean. If you want to sit here with me, that'd be cool. Again, you're more than welcome anytime. Now that I know who the fuck you are. I'm like, Dark Diary, who the fuck? That's a good name. I like that, actually. No, and that's so true. And I'm like, yeah, but that'd be too simple, wouldn't it? That'd be too fucking easy. Oh, it would have fucking shaved off about a half an hour of my time today. Let me tell you, you know. So I'm poking in my card and it says card problem, call. And I'm going, oh fuck, what now? Is that another grenade? I say it all the time. As if I don't go through enough, you know. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus. Anyways, so that's that. It's been settled. So tomorrow, I'm going to get up decently early enough. Tonight I'm doing late night laundry. Yeah, fun stuff. Yep, tonight's late night laundry. Tomorrow I'm going to get up. And if you're working tomorrow, I'll see you. Bring Mom a box of coffee. And tomorrow night I'm going to be hanging out with my best friend, Tony. I'm sitting in the shop and we got to figure out a couple things. There's some wheels we got to put on some stuff. And then after that, I have to go back in to work on Thursday, and I don't want to. But new campaign came out. There's new food items on the menu, and I have to figure that out. It's always really funny how work puts me off. And it happens every time. Every single time. It's not random. It happens every time. And I'm pretty sure it's done on purpose just to fucking further test me out, but that's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. Just to come back in and relearn everything that I have to learn, I guess. And I'm supposed to put new food out, and I'm going, okay, don't know what I'm doing, but thank God there's sheets there. Hopefully to make sure that my job's always hanging in the balance, man. Always hanging in the balance. It's always in the back of my head. You know, there's always a challenge. And I swear to God, the captain does that on purpose, just to see what I'm made of. Bless him. As he should. But it is what it is, you know? Ugh. It's always in the back of my head. Don't know, man. Ay. Jared says my last car lasted 3 years. Apparently, yeah, I got a pretty low issue. That's what the teller said the same thing. Like, okay, your card is issue number 6 over the last, and I opened up that account when I was I was probably 13, 14. So 6 cards in that many years, I think I'm doing okay. I'm 42 now, so I'm doing all right. You know. Well, anything could have happened. It could have been a magnet. Could have been, yeah, okay. Jerry says, just ordered a new one. Oh, did you? Oh, fuck. Well, fuck, that's what I had to go through to get mine now, you know? Well, she looked at the serial number in the back, and she goes, well, you see that issue number? I said, yeah. She goes, well, that's the 6th card you've had. And I said, over the period of life. She goes, yeah. So, oh, yeah, funny enough. So she's going through in the last period of, and then she, as if I don't have enough time in my hands, she took the extra 3 seconds to look down. Yeah, as of, I forget what the year was. It was like, oh, fuck. Again, I was like, no, I was about 17 years old, I think, if I remember right. I said, I guess that's a good number. She goes, yeah, because usually I hand out, like, things that don't fucking matter. You know what I mean? Like, at the time. She goes, yeah, I've handed out a 17th one today, for example. And I said, okay, can I just have my card so I can make my deposit? Like, what the fuck? But I guess 6 is a good number. This will be my 7th, you know, over the period of that many years. I'm 42 now. I guess that's okay. You know what I mean? That's odd. But yeah, I mean, you know, damaged cards happen. But my chip wasn't damaged. I made a purchase before I went to the bank. I tried to tell her that. She wasn't listening. Oh, no, chip damaged. No, chip damaged. It's really not. I just, as you can pull it up on your screen, I just made a purchase about 20 minutes ago before I got here. Oh, no, but it's damaged, Okay, so you know better. Okay, I'll take the temporary card. I can't use this at anywhere I go for the next 5 to 10 business days, but all right, so now you're fucking with my life at the same time. Okay, great. All right, no, that's fine. You know better than I do, apparently. No, but it's damaged. Okay, all right. Once again, I'm trying to fucking tell you that it just fucking worked. I'm just here to check up on you, make sure everything's all good. No, it's a temporary card. Okay, all right, fair enough. No, it was bullshit. I'm like, all right. 5 to 10 business days. Oh, fuck. Okay, great. So now I'm relying on my Triangle Canadian Tire card, MasterCard, to make purchases and all that stuff. That I just bought groceries off of because I couldn't use my debit card, but that's what I had money in there for. Okay, right on. You know better than I do. Fucking stupid fucking people everywhere. Stupid fucking people. But that was my day. So, but again, what do I know, right? Like, Donnie says, I ordered a new card, an old one, worked after new one came in. Haven't used the new one yet. Well, I mean, you know, but it's the same thing. Isn't it, though? It's such a piss off, too, at the same time. Because, well, not only did she understand English, I'm going to hell. Fuck it, I'm going to hell anyway. No, temporary card. Yeah, okay, great. Like, I mean, you're good at what you do. No. Fuck. I almost lost my shit, too. Like, I almost legit, like, I'm looking at her again with the Pead look, and I'm going, no, chip doesn't work. I just used it. You see it, it's right there on your screen. And she already has a screen, like, tilted towards me. That's the transaction. I already pointed it out. I just used it 15, 20 minutes ago. That's the transaction. The chip's fine. No temporary card. 5 to 10 business days in the mail. Okay. But that's kind of funny, isn't it? Sam's hangry. Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Kev says, and you still have to eat pork chops. Yeah, I still do. Yep. Well, I gotta tuck myself in, man. Nobody else is gonna do it. Yeah. But I got the pork chops on sale, so I guess that's okay, right? No, you know, yeah, and it's so funny too, right, Kev? Like, and I booked out this week. You know, this is okay. This might be boring to everybody else, but not boring to me. Excuse me. Depends on the schedule. Depends on what I'm doing the week prior, before I know about the week off. So, so the first day I have off, I'm like, okay, pork chops. You have to have protein. I haven't had protein in my diet for, and I'm trying to be careful. I know. I fucking know. Okay, I know. Haven't had protein in my diet for about a week and a half, something like that. I take home the quick fix, or I'm buying the quick fix, or I'm doing this. It's no McDonald's. I'm not saying McDonald's. I'd stay the fuck away from it. That's not what I'm saying. So, go to, and I'll say it, Giant Tiger, for example, and that's my go-to, and it has been since I've been living here by myself. Things are on sale. You get the canned things. You get the, but I get veggies on sale too. I make stir fries, like the easy thing. That's what I'm trying to say. But as a full protein sort of meal, like it's been about a week and a half. Don't worry, I'm on it. I work hard at work and stuff, and the output's not worth the intake. And believe me, nobody tells me off more than my own self. I know. Oy, Ty, you should be getting on that. Like you can't be. But it all depends. It all depends on who's doing the schedule, though. 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I only got my next week's schedule Tuesday in, as opposed to the last over 6 years. I've gotten it on Saturday night or Sunday. So I'm a little bitter about that. And they're still in charge of the schedule now, so I'm going, okay, do I trust that? You know what I mean? But no, I mean, that's fine. They're doing what they can. I understand that, because I used to have to do scheduling. I'm taking nothing away from that, and that's why I always said, God bless you for doing it. But it's nice to know, my schedule ahead of time, so I know when I'm off, I can literally gorge my face out and, sit back and cook like a steak or something, because I'll go to my way, to buy a steak, or, to make sure I've got it for when it makes sense. Oh, it's tough out here, bruh. It's tough out here. You like that? Oh, that sound, though. Thanks, Kev. Really appreciate it. It's tough to plan ahead, though, because I don't know when I'm off, versus. So I know when I go back in and the weekend and all that stuff. I'm very blessed, because, the boss knows. He books me in because he knows things will get done, and of course they will, because it's me. But it's really hard to judge time ahead, because I don't really know. It always fluctuates. Either I have 2 days off in a row, or he'll split them. But it's always, and I get it though, it's always a game plan. I really wish he'd put them together, though. My days off, I really wish I'd have 2 off together, because I need time to rest. But at the same time, I get it. I totally get where he's coming from, because, he needs things done too. So, and that's what I'm there for. That is what I'm there for. So. Is what it is. Jared says, bedtime, night tie. We love you. I love you guys too. Sleep well. Night. You guys get a hold of her, though. I'm still intrigued. You've been saying it for a while now, and I'm going, okay, well, I'm still waiting to talk to her. I'll do it myself if I have to. Just saying. But no, you guys rest well. I love you both. Oh, you're going to bed too, D? God damn it. Well, good night to you. Rest well. Thanks for hanging out. you know, God bless us. But, yeah, it's one of those things. Like, it's hard to plan out because I'm on such a strict schedule, though. Like, it's either I'm closing or I'm helping the closer. So, it's hard to judge where I'm coming from. Weekends are always a write-off because, but that's fine. That's, that's what he wants me to do. That's what I do. You know what I mean? So, and I'm fine with that. I get hours, good paycheck. Just depends on, well, if things don't fucking stop fucking hiking up, I guess I'd be okay. Am I okay now? I mean, it's all relative. My internet bill went up by, how much was it? 13 or 15 something? Just because of HST, right? Just because of taxes. I went, fuck sakes. They didn't even notify me though. Like, they didn't even send me nothing by email, nothing. I didn't get anything. But I expected it because that's the way of the world now, because of the whole thing. So I went, okay. So I've been locked into a contract for, I'll straight up tell you, I'm wide open. I don't give a fuck. So the Rogers bill has been $91.99. And now they want $105, yada yada. And I'm like, okay. I didn't get a notification that was being raised. And the bank fee, unlimited debit transactions and all that stuff, I found that out today. That's been raised by $5. So it's no longer $11.99, it's $16.99. I went, holy fuck, okay. It's the way of the world, man. You expect it, but they don't tell you. I had to ask. Jake says, threaten to cancel and go with different service, and they usually come up with a promotion deal. See, and that's right. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Excuse me a second. Absolutely. See, that's what I'm saying. And that's fine and everything, but that don't float with me. That doesn't float with me too well at all. Yep, that don't fly. Sorry, I had to pee and wash my hands. Sorry. Yeah, that's totally true. And like I was just saying, and everything's inflating. So I'm going, okay, you want another $4 out of me for this and this. Well, I was talking to my insurance company too. But that rate stays the same. And I'm going, okay, that's something different. While I was out and about today, I checked in with them too. I walked up to the counter and I said, "So, who do I have to talk to about inflation? And is my rate going up?" "Oh, no, you're staying at the same, like $29.60 a month, blah blah blah, as I've been paying." And I'm like, okay, that's kind of funny, because the bank wants more for service fees. My rent just got raised up, and Rogers, my internet, Comcast in the States, same idea, just got raised by $15. Okay, but you stay the same? All right. I don't know, man. Oh, is it bedtime? Oh, you calling it? Okay. All right, well, tell you what, Kev. Well, you pee me now, or you can do it tomorrow. It's fine. You settle in. Settle in. Whatever you can do, my good sir. Is it time to call it? It might be. Yeah, it's getting late. Yeah, do it now, or we can do it tomorrow, whatever. I'll have coffee with you. It doesn't matter. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, more than you know, because I just spent $200 on groceries right there. That was fucking nuts. Believing that, right? I'm like, yeah, do it now, or we can do it tomorrow. It's fine. You didn't have to begin with. Yeah, I think it's time to call it. Gonna go enjoy the rest of my Rocky Mountain Moose Piss, or Mountain Moose Piss? What is it? Either way, listen, before I go, I want to tell y'all, it has been a struggle. The nights are really tough for me. It's been over a year now, but at the same time, it's really hard for me to wrap my head around what I've been put through versus what I'm living with now. She knows she's guilty, and that's why she's not here now. I'll leave it at that. Right? Yeah, I'll call it too. Everybody's favorite good guy, Ty. Superman. You goddamn right. Out. Thanks for being here with me. I hope you all rest well. God bless. Thanks for being here. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers to you all. I love you.